Welcome to another DragonLance Saga gaming episode. Today is session 21 of our Dungeons & Dragons 2024 heavily customized Tyranny of Dragons actual play. It is Braka Deep Cult the 7th. My name is Adam, and I would like to take a moment and thank the DL Saga YouTube members and even Patreon patrons and invite you to consider becoming a member or patron. You can even grab Dragonlance Media or get $10 by signing up to start playing .games using the affiliate links in the description below. Every Dragonlance Gaming episode serves as a fundraiser for nonprofits supporting our active duty service members and veterans. All donations go directly to those organizations. Last time on Tyranny of Dragons, the heroes turned the tide on the crocodiles and then a shadow fell over the entire river. A massive dragon flew overhead, blocking out the sun momentarily, and its sheer presence struck fear into the hearts of nearly everyone present, forcing them to panic and flee. After a bit of time, the heroes came back to their senses, but something changed in the Bacali. They began arguing with Snapjaw, and when they arrived at the river checkpoint, Snapjaw was taken by the Bacali guards. Kithris and Elemier confronted the guards and tried to convince them to help. Bacali agreed, but no one saw Snapjaw again. They arrived at the citadel of Karak Tor to find a massive encampment outside its walls. On one side, the Bullywugs, and on the other, Bacali. The cult seemed to be running things, but the grunt work is completed by these two groups. With the appearance of a dragon, it has set everyone on edge. They sent word back to Laos and Erlenthar, their Legion of Steel Acroatus, or scout captain, then headed toward the longhouses. As Elemier tried to understand who is in charge of the citadel when Resmir is absent, the Bacali seem to ignore the question. There seems to be something off. They're led into a citadel by Jamna and Gareth appearing as Bacali and are met inside by guards who show them to a room for recruits. After clearing it out, they awoke cultists who were killed. In the morning, the party began exploring the southwestern tower they were in, but Jamna was missing. So, gentlemen, you are in the tower. I believe we left off at like the third or second level as you were exploring. So, what's your plan here?
We were on the third level, and we'd kind of pulled off into a side room to discuss what the next plans were. So,
all right, guys, it's not like we've had 2 weeks to figure this out and know what we're gonna do. So, I think,
sorry.
I mean, we need to get over to the tower. Maybe we can cross over out of that other room that's got a big hole in the wall and get on the roof. I think, with you guys having the masks and with me being a Draconian, I think we can probably wander around a little bit without causing too much suspicion.
We can fake it until we make it, right?
My mom used to say that all the time. It sort of works occasionally.
So what's everyone looking like? Are you just wearing your traditional equipment?
I was just going to ask, if we have any their uniforms?
There's no uniforms, but there were masks.
I think we had kind of discussed towards the end of the last session that Elemier and Lucan were trying to like hide or obscure their holy symbols so they weren't just out.
Yeah.
I
want to put like maybe if I can find like a cloak or a robe or something, or just some kind of heavy shirt that I can put over my chest area and shoulders. And
as far as clothing, it's really what's on your back that you guys have access to.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll need to know if you're going to try to obscure yourself, how you're doing that.
Did any of the cultists have like a robe or
no
some kind of gear like that? No.
The only clothing articles you found were masks.
Mask. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think everybody else but Kithris had donned a mask to try to blend in a little bit. And then Lucan had said he had like taken his holy symbol and like tucked it inside his shirt to kind of hide it.
Okay. How does Elemier, how do you feel about hiding who you are? As a paladin of vengeance.
Conflicted. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't really want to go in there and pretend to be somebody that he's not. He feels like this is his chance to really get what he's came for. So conflicted for sure.
Okay. And does your armor have any indication about who or what you are?
My armor does not. No. If they saw underneath the armor, then yeah. But
Right. You got X-ray vision glasses.
yeah. Well, he does have quite a bit of tattoos that would probably give him away. So
Nice. You got the symbol of Kiri-Jolith hanging from your nipple rings.
It's the only way to do it.
yeah, that's some Kagonesti tribal tattoos.
Right.
Some passages from the Oath and the Measure.
Nice. So, you guys have your masks on. It's really just your clothes, but you're doing what you can to try to obscure yourselves. I'm going to need, for those of you trying to hide any semblance of who and what you are or how you look, I need some form of like a disguise roll or something like that.
No, I think Kithris is pretty comfortable, like being Draconian, and he's like, no, he just.
A deception check.
I think he's just gonna roll in and be like, no, I'm supposed to be a deception check from Kithris.
No, from
so-
anyone that's trying to obscure their look.
Okay. So I guess you would need one from Lucan then, because he's.
Would that be
You
the
want to start? Oh,
I got a 14.
The dice.
I would say that Elemier is probably like, he knows that although he is prideful like that, really the only way he's going to get in here and find out what's going on is if he's willing to make some compromise and at least tuck his holy symbol out of the way and, not be so obvious. Maybe find like a bed sheet that he can wear over his armor or something like that. I don't know.
It's
mean,
a
there
little
was
early in the day for
mats
a
on the
party.
floor, but there was no like sleeping bags or anything like that.
I rolled for Lucan and I got a nat 20. I rolled it in the map, and it's a +1, so 21 for Lucan to
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
pretend to be.
I have a bit of an idea. Seeing as anybody that sees me is probably going to know that I'm not one of them, what if I were to pretend to be your prisoner? That could allow us into some good places.
I mean, we came in last night and we got into the room as new recruits and got past those bullywigs and the others. I worry that if you're our prisoner, we're gonna have to stick you in a prison cell and just like leave you there.
True.
I don't know.
But if the situation comes up where like we need something to go with, that could be useful. I don't know.
I mean, maybe you're a spy, and for us, for the cult, and your spy persona is a cleric of Kiri-Jolith. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Are we?
Yeah.
Are we gonna try to jump over onto this other roof, or what are we doing about that?
What time of day is it? Is it nighttime?
No, it's morning.
It's like first thing in the morning, right?
I think that's probably a job better done at night, don't you? If we're going to try and get in there. If we're going to try and get in there.
Did you say you're
In
going to
the
jump
day.
across? Like how? I don't understand what is it you're
Jump
trying to
to-
go to?
If you pull the map back up, I can kind of tell you what we're thinking. If you want to get that started up, there was on the third floor. There was a room that we were in that had, because that's
Hole
the
in
floor
through.
that we left on. That like you said that here, there was like the wall was, like this room was like open air, and then we could see over to like the central tower here. And so that's what Kithris is talking about, like trying to see if there's a way to get us in that,
That's a 40-foot
over to the
gap.
central tower without.
And I'm a dragon who can teleport. It's fine.
Misty
That was
Step also.
Kithris' thought.
Gunnar can't do anything about it. He's just a barbarian, and yeah.
Well, I mean, I do have a grappling hook and some rope, so we could always try and climb across. So,
Well, I mean, there's nothing in this tower. It looks like this is just where people sleep, and the room we're in is where they, practice magic or something. So I think we have to go back downstairs and see what we can figure out down there. Either that, or we
Just
can
go
sit
with the
here in
crowd.
the room all day and play rock paper scissors.
I mean, I think it's probably better if we try and either get in with the cult guys. If we're going to do some cult missions and not do, I think that getting in that central tower is probably best done at night. I don't know about how everyone else feels, but I think that's going to be better. Unless we go through the front door, just walk through the hallway and just walk in and then fake it.
That's what I say we do.
Um,
If there's any crowds, we could just try to blend in with them and move where they move.
We just wear our masks and we just try to blend in with them and just work our way through, or use you as a prisoner.
well, I think we tried the mask first, and maybe we blend in. But has anybody seen Jamna since we got up?
No.
I have not seen Jamna.
Does not bode well.
That's bad. I mean, I knew she kept saying she had her own agenda or whatever, but if that agenda is to sell us out, that could also be a problem.
Well, all she said was that she has we are looking for the same thing, but that doesn't mean that we're working on the same side, does it?
It's also true. I mean, I think we just need to go back downstairs and.
Garrick, you have a pretty high passive perception, don't you?
Yeah, his passive perception is 18.
Okay. You hear footsteps coming up the stairs.
We've got company. So
I say we
How's-
open the door.
As
Let's open the door.
As
Oh,
you
sorry.
open the door, you see two dragon claws standing outside, ready to open it themselves. You just sort of like hand out as you open it. Like, where the hell have you guys been? Didn't you hear the drum for breakfast? Now you're late. You're going to have to go deal with that damn trash heap. Now get out of here, get downstairs, and go clean up that trash heap. New recruits need to work for your food. Get!
Oh,
Sort of
sounds like we
stands out
got
of
our
the way.
ticket.
Okay.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Like, don't be sorry. You'll be
Gunnar.
dead. Now hurry up.
Away. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Throw our
We
masks.
Go
Yell
down.
out down the stairs. Like, yep, sorry.
yeah.
So as you start going down the stairs, they're following right behind you, just sort of rushing you verbally, like, pick it up! What are you going so slow for? You never seen a stair before? What are you going to fall on your face, recruit? Get! You need a hustle! As soon as you get down to the first level, again, you're familiar with this. You've got this, just the stench of the swamp coming through. You see that there's just where you slept down to your east, and then the entrance to the north that then, of course, curves over toward the kitchen area. And they're behind you just like, get going, come on!
Right.
So,
Which
Aye.
is the
move your own tokens.
To the trash heap.
Yes,
Yes.
come on,
Where is
move.
the trash heap?
Where is the trash heap?
Well, we're moving, but where's the trash heap? I
It's like,
want to do a good job.
unbelievable. Didn't they tell you anything when you first got here?
They did not.
No.
Kind of missed
Joking,
that
I
part.
didn't
You're like
understand. I don't
tiny
speak
little
Talk.
stupid babies. Now get through that door in the kitchen. As soon as Sato, you walk in, everyone just stops what they're doing and turns to you. And you see some of the cultists at like right next to you, Sato, drop their food off the tables and just drop it right down on your feet and your legs. Like, oh, you better clean that up, new recruit. You spilled my mush. And the other cult member's like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Throws his ale in your face. Hey, how about you wipe yourself off before you come to breakfast? And the dragon claw standing behind you, just sort of laughing, like, it's the door right to your left there. Go.
We go.
Kithers for a second trying to like parse that in his head. He's like, right to my left, wait, the door. too many directions.
I'm not seeing
I gotta be
Elemier
in
or
the too, sorry.
Lucan moving.
Oh, sorry.
The 2 dragon claws are behind you, and they're like, just move straight ahead. The guard drakes just sort of snap at you as you walk past them. Like, come on, keep going.
Good doggy.
And as you get about to this point, the smell just hits you like a brick in the face. Let me sort of describe what you're looking at here. There must have been a wooden floor in this tower. When it was built to cover, they stop and turn around. Where the hell are you guys going? Get your asses back up here.
Sorry, this way.
Don't just move around wherever you want. This is the tower you need to clean. And I hope you're prepared. There's slop all over outside in the hall here. It just induces vomit. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
15.
22 for Kithris.
6 for Elemier.
6,
Oh, no.
6 for Garrett. We're gonna blow.
Elemier and
Lucan's
Garrick,
like
you just lose your stomachs immediately just from the smell. It is rancid as you look in there. There must have been a wooden floor in this tower when it was built to cover the dungeon pit beneath it. Now the floor is gone, and the dungeon has been turned into a garbage pit and latrine filled with foul-smelling waste and swamp water to just a few feet below the level of the doorway. The floor above is badly rotted, and large portions have collapsed through the gaping holes in the second floor. And you can see that the third floor above is still in good condition, but to reach the stone stairs that circle upward around the wall, you must cross 10 feet of indescribable muck. As the guards just sort of stand back, backing up away from Elemier and Garrick after you've puked on the floor. Like, well, you've got a little bit extra to clean now. And he's like, hey, you two back there, don't walk into there. If you know what's good for you, just take these shovels. And they sort of point over to the wall right about here. And you see that there's some shovels just sort of leaning against the wall, caked in filth. Like, you need to scrape all this up. Now we're going to go get some guards to pay attention to you recruits. And when you're done and they say it's good enough, maybe you'll get some breakfast. And until then, you stay right here. You understand?
Understood.
Aye.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I want you to be I want to be very clear about this. Your recruits. That means disposable. Let's pretend you're wearing red shirts and you're going off on an adventure. Do you know what that means? It means you're the first to go. All right, clean it up. And when it's done, hopefully it's not noon. And they walk away.
Well, at least I think we're one of them.
And Kithris will grab a shovel and try to start cleaning up.
I
Do any
think
of
the
you
best
have-
plan at this point is to play along for a bit.
Do any of you have prestidigitation to make it smell
I
a
do.
little bit better?
I have
I was wondering.
prestidigitation that can clean a. I could just keep maybe spamming it for a bit.
At least you could clean us up when we're done.
Well, I think it
Yeah,
has like a. Well, look. I think it only cleans like a foot square, but yeah, 1
it's not
cubic
very
foot.
much, like you would spend the rest of your
Elemier.
life here trying to clean this pit, I think, for you to make any real headway.
So
Yeah,
as you
Elemier.
guys
Foot, not too
are
bad.
just shoveling and sort of just cleaning up where you, some of the floor was covered with your vomit, you see 2 of the bullywugs just sort of hop up, just sort of shouting toward you, like pointing at parts of the ground that still have some filth on them. Looking at Elemier, they sort of like nudge you forward.
Does anybody speak frog?
No.
How enchanting.
Kiss him, you might find a prince.
Or a sword in your stomach.
Um,
So you guys spend the next it's probably going to take a good half an hour, 45 minutes to clean this mess up. And the guard drakes are just keeping at a distance, but sniffing and just sort of growling anytime you sort of like look back over at them. They're not trusting you. You're completely new smells to them. They're not aware of who you are, and they're very attentive. Through this little hallway, you actually see through this little open space here, you see that there are lizard folk, the Bakali, training these massive giant lizards, and they're sort of going through these training regiments with them out in that open courtyard. So the courtyard itself is pretty large and active, with a bunch of people just sort of moving around. And you'll see, cultist humans moving, or not just humans, but half elves and elves and all sorts of dwarves and different species moving about their daily lives, like sort of looking at you guys and snickering as they pass through. The lizard folk are doing their best to draw the giant lizard's attention to the training in the front courtyard. And you guys sort of in this back courtyard are just being observed by everyone in the process. As you were walking through that sort of dining hall area, it very much seemed like this was much more populated of a keep than it was last night. I mean, it was almost empty last night, and now it's filled and brimming with people and activity. So do you guys just
good for us.
go about and finish what you're doing, or what's your plan?
These giant lizards beasts?
What's that?
The giant lizards, are they beasts? Or the drakes?
Their category would be dragon.
Yeah, I think
So they're like wingless dragons, basically.
yeah.
Like, I don't know, like a pony sized almost.
So I don't know if I can use a ritual and speak with animals, but I don't know if I can speak with them.
No,
This
they
is,
wouldn't understand. They're not beasts. And a
Okay.
ritual would be 10 minutes of you like in full concentration.
Yeah, as we're shoveling stuff, Kithris would, as he comes by him, he's like, in Draconic, he'd be like, "Good puppy."
It snaps
Good
at
boy. Don't worry, eventually they'll love me. It'll be fine.
you. The
Tell
frog
them
man
the
just
Drake
sort
to
of-
attack the bullywog.
100%. 100%. Yeah, no, I
Have we
think the
seen
plan
any
is we'll-
Bukali?
What's that?
Have we seen any Bukali?
You saw the Bakali that are dealing with the giant lizards in the courtyard to the east of you.
but
Any
yeah, I think-
interactions between the Bukali and the other guys?
No, you're not noticing it.
No, they don't go along with bullywugs, do they?
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm starting to
That-
understand why.
Well, I'm going to cast prestidigitation around my head to have the scent of fresh trees, of pine trees while I'm shoveling.
Right.
Little air
Alright.
freshener.
So the bullywugs are just waiting
This
on
is-
you to let them know that you're done.
If we had a portable hole, this would be so much easier.
Yeah.
Does it look like all the garbage has been scooped up and
After about 40 minutes, it does, as good as you're going to be able to get
Yeah.
it anyway.
okay? I will walk over to the frog people and inform them.
As you walk forward, they bring their spears out, keeping you at a distance. They like slowly start moving forward. They're looking around. And you see one of the bullywugs sort of hop, move away. I'm like bouncing my head as I do it. It sort of disappears from you guys. The guard drakes at this point are
It's
just
a sign
sort
of
of like
good dungeon
wandering
master,
around on
just
their
really
own
into
accord.
character.
What's that?
So it's a sign of a good dungeon master, like he's just really into character.
After a
I
couple
wonder
minutes,
what we would find the stairs.
after a couple minutes, the bullywug
if you want to
returns.
try to speed run across whatever that goop is on the floor, feel free.
The dragon
It seems
claws.
like
Out of it,
nobody's
there
been
was
for a
10
while.
feet of refuse that you would have to.
I wonder if we could just pretend we fell down. We walked down and fell down the steps and just work our way underneath.
I will gladly push you in there if it makes you feel better.
The dragon claws walk up. It looks like you finished picking up all your puke. And you even got the shit stains off the ground. Good job. That's unfortunate, newbies, that breakfast is closed. You're going to have to wait till lunch. And then you hear this crang, crang, crang. These massive, loud sort of droning on from some sort of like drum or metal tube of some sort. And they're like, oh, looks like it's training. Well, time to get to the courtyard. Come on, let's go, newbies. That's east.
Hop 2.
The bullywugs are moving aside.
Would
Starting to see why Jamna left.
Gotta work.
There we go. I assume at this point that like Kithris will casts Goodberry every morning and then just puts them in his pouch on his belt. So he will kind of like try to hand his the rest of the party, like he'll give everybody a Goodberry.
You want to Kithris back?
The dragon claws are like insisting, move, come on, let's go. What's taking so long? Move with a purpose, people. Like, come on, keep going. The bullywugs are coming up behind. Just if anyone falls behind a little bit, they sort of like nudge you with their spears to get you moving. I'm going to link these two real quick, because this is getting frustrating moving them both. All right. So they're moving you guys outside. Come on, let's go. And as you guys are passing through, you see all the bullywugs that were there the night before. You can't tell if they're different bullywugs or if they're the exact same ones. They all kind of look the same to you because you're racist. No, it's just they're frogs. So as you move out, when they're passing by, you saw them pick up some staffs from the side of the entryway. And they're ostensibly just like rotten sticks. I mean, there's nothing really to them. And they just sort of throw them down. They sort of look back behind at the bullywugs like, get us 2 more. And one of the bullywugs walks back and grabs 2 more staffs and brings them out. He's like, all right, now let's see what you guys can do. Face off against each other, 1-on-1, and fight. As you guys are going through your training, life around here is going pretty busily. Like you're noticing in the moat, there's like splashing every once in a while, indicating that there's life in the moats. Outside, you're seeing bullywugs and Bakali sort of moving around, doing their own thing. The sky itself is a little bit wispy clouds. It looks like, I mean, it's really, really cold. You're seeing your breath. There's like small wisps of snow that have like turned to sort of frozen mud at this point in the morning. And even though it's closer to noon than it is to first light, everything is just sort of hard. Like the mud is just sort of frozen down hard on the ground. The smells of the swamp are just sort of hitting you. You're kind of getting used to the swamp smell, which is, to be fair, nothing compared to the refuse pile that you just were face to face with. And as you're, sort of pairing off of each other, these 2 dragon claws are keeping a really good eye on you, just sort of whispering to each other and pointing between each of you and, sort of nodding back and forth. Clearly, they're sizing you guys up for different positions or roles within this little group and maybe specific assignments within the actual keep itself. So after probably about an hour and a half, you guys are sweating from just doing constant drills, unless you're going to do anything different or specific. You see them just sort of stop, come forward and draw out their scimitars, and they sort of place it between you. They're like, all right, good job. You guys did a really real well job, actually. I'm surprised you're not off doing some other mercenary or work or something. You seem really quite capable. I'm actually pretty impressed. The scum recruits we get around here usually aren't worth a damn, but you guys clearly are. So, you know, we're glad you're joining the ranks of our service here. Now, let's get back in there and get you guys something to eat before we deal with some more training. We need to normalize you with these guard drakes.
Okay,
Nice.
that's a good idea. Thanks.
Understood.
All right, come on, let's go. And this time they're leading you.
Here, hold on there, Sato. Hold on. I'm just gonna grab everybody as one group and move us because it's gonna be forever if we don't.
Yeah. I think during the staff training too, Elemier probably would have downplayed his abilities quite a bit.
Okay. Yeah, they're really used to baseborn, you know, farmers that are trying to make a living, or laborers that want to try their hand at joining the cult for 4 square meals a day and stuff like that. They're not used to actual trained martial people. So this is, you've impressed them. So they walk in into the kitchen area, and you just see there's people in there. What used to be the sort of breakfast area on the west side there, now they're like building up crates, and it looks like they're filtering through random stuff, random piles, just like jewelry and candlesticks and all sorts of stuff. They're putting them in different piles just on that far end. Tons of people working, and at this point when they look up, they just sort of look down and ignore you. He walks over to, there's a little door right here that you guys can't actually see. Pokes his head in, and he's like, "Hey, Tharm, get these recruits something to eat. We need to get them training some more." And quite frankly, they missed breakfast because they slept in like a bunch of lugheads. Tharm is this dwarf who sort of like squats and walks out. Maybe he's got like a limp or a bad hip or something, but in any case, he looks out and looks at you guys. "Next time, you make it on time or you don't eat shit. You understand?"
Understood.
Yes, sir.
I don't
All right, I'll
want to
get
eat
something
it
together
anyway.
for you.
We
Papa
appreciate you.
squat. Like, "Thank you. No one else around here does." Sort of like hop skips away as best as he can, and orders around 2 other humans that are in that same area. As you guys are sort of looking through the door, you notice that there's stairways sort of spiraling up, and this looks like a little kitchen area where they're making, it looks like they're prepping for another, obviously the next meal of the day. And now Tharm, as he was referred to, is fleshing out some, pulling out some, oh, you guys didn't even see, you can't see him. They're pulling out some sort of leftovers and putting together some like cold sandwiches. So you have something to eat, and you see one of the humans walk out with mugs 2 at a time, hand you guys, which is basically watered down ale for your morning libation. And the dragon claws are just sitting there. They walk in, grab a drink as well. They're like, "All right, so what brought you here? How'd you get in here? I didn't see you last night."
We got in really late.
We did.
Everybody was asleep.
It's strange that no one mentioned it to us.
The moon was at the middle of the sky.
Okay, what does that mean?
That it was really
That it
late.
was
We
late.
arrived.
Oh, okay. What are you, some sort of like astrologer or something? Jeez. All right, hurry up and finish your food. We got some more tasks for you. Can any of you swim?
Probably.
No.
No, you're a lizard. You're basically a grown-up Bakali, aren't you? I heard about you Draconians. Don't you like swim around in eggs and stuff?
I could swim.
I mean, sometimes, but I don't know. I haven't been in swimming in a long time. I've been on dry land. What do you need swimming for? What are we doing?
Well, we need someone to feed the crocs.
Oh,
Okay.
If you happen to get pulled in, you're probably going to have to swim your way out. If you don't make it out, you're the food.
Great.
Would really waste such valuable recruits as us to such deadly engagements.
Don't
I thought you
take
said we
our
were the best.
compliments at your prowess outside as a sign that you're not disposable. You're recruits. You may
I see.
earn a name here, but until then, you are newbies through and through, and that means disposable. Don't ever forget it. Don't let anything go to your head. All right.
Got it.
Are you guys almost done?
Yeah.
Aye.
I can go feed crocodiles.
I'll come with you.
Oh, let's not
Is,
be confused. You're all going. Just some of you are going to be handing the meat
That's
to the
what I
others.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Great.
Sure.
So you see
Understood.
the humans come out, grab the mugs. They sort of hand you little plates. Like, you haven't eaten yet? Hurry up and eat. Come on. Hop to. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sort of rushing you
Oh,
guys to eat real quick.
I was
Yeah.
eating during the entire conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
All right. As soon as you guys are done with the plates, they're like, all right, let's go. Come on. Step out. Step out.
Storm gets a really good sandwich.
And this time, as you guys step out, you see this individual standing there with black robes, just hands folded, staring across at the door and staring at Sato with a huge grin on his face. He looks physically very much similar, sort of facial structure, eye structure, cheek structure to Sato. And he looks over. I have been sent to bring you for the test of high sorcery, Sato. I never thought you would have joined the cult. And these two dragon claws are like, whoa, 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 who the hell are you supposed to be? I am Vesh, Order of the Black Robes, and I hunt down renegades. And it is time for Sato to join the Orders of High Sorcery or die. So what is your choice, Sato?
Sato, do you know this guy?
The dragon claw ain't gonna say anything
There's like,
about
we didn't know he was doing any magic. You're a wizard? He's
of
like,
sorts.
this is Tower of High Sorcery business. I suggest you stand down or I will kill you all. And they just sort of like look at each other like, you know what? Stay here. Don't go anywhere. And you see him walk through the door really quick as if they're, going to grab someone else. The
Does this
lizard
lady-
folk are moving their lizards back and away, and the bullywugs. Oh, this guy didn't show up. The bullywugs are
does-
moving as well. Go ahead.
Does this mage have? You said he has a very similar facial structure to me.
Yeah.
Does he look familiar? Like, do I?
Oh, not
recognize him?
personally, no. But he looks like he's probably from the same region that you are.
Hey, Sato, do you know this dude?
Yeah.
No. Quite frankly, no.
I'm going to give
You-
you one more minute to make up your mind. There are benefits
Can we-
to the orders.
I'll go.
And what are those benefits?
First, you get to live. That seems to be a very good benefit. Second, the research, the study. I shouldn't have to sell the idea to you. If you're a magi of any renown, you would know the benefits already. And the fact that you've gone so far without taking it yourself tells me that you're either stupid or dangerous. And in either case, we cannot have you walking around on your own.
I mean, he sold me on you still living.
If he goes, could we come with him?
No.
Kithris will go up to Sato and be like,
My friend Boros had to do this, and we got to go with him. So I don't know what that's about. But I don't know. It wasn't too bad. You just have to fight some stuff. Like, just don't die. That was the big one. Boros died for a minute. We had to save him. It's not a problem.
So you see a familiar face come walking up right behind you guys. Asbara Joss. Look off. What are you doing here? You do not belong in this area. And he's like, Asbara Joss. I never thought you would be with the cult either. Are you and Sato working together? And Asbara sort of looks over at the six of you like, who is this Sato creature you're speaking of?
Above table, have we seen this person before?
Yeah.
Asbara Joss? Yeah, on the he was the one with the head tattoos on the caravan.
Okay, I
Like
apparently just
the red tattoos.
Yeah, yeah.
The tattoos that I found familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't write the name down because Kithris didn't see any of that. Kithris was with the
We
doing his
never.
guard job. So
We
Kithris
actually never got
saw
a name.
Yeah, no one ever talked to
Yeah.
him formerly.
I tried looking for them
I
afterwards.
think we were
but
all scared.
They were gone.
So Asbara's Joss, which one of you are Sato?
I'm going to telekinetically talk to Esbar. I'm Sato. Your tattoos look awfully familiar. Are you from the Dark Knights?
I suggest you respond to Vesh, or you are going to be killed here. He is a renegade hunter.
How big of a threat is he?
Time is up. You see him back up
I'll
and start
go.
shaping arcane figures in his hand. You say you'll go?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you weren't going to be taking the test.
I'm curious on what, because I did it as a bard. I'm curious on if it's different depending on the spellcaster.
Okay. So as soon as you're like, I'll do it, he stops, sort of shakes his hand. His whole body sort of trembles a little bit. You made me lose my spell, but it is better that you come with me than die. Asbara walks over. Next time you are going to be entering my domain here, you better announce your presence to me. This is a new recruit. He is part of us now. And I sort of turns. It is the magic first. The magic above all, or have you forgotten, Asbara? He's like, do not presume to be teaching me. I am your elder. There are no elders. They are living and dead. Sato, let us go. And then, Kithris, you hear this cackling that just strikes a chord that runs right down your spine, takes you right back to your mother in that ruined temple of Morgian. And the earth itself sort of like vibrates, and the cackling is coming from this sort of active vibration. A scent of ozone pervades the entire courtyard as this night hag appears at the far end. He's sort of stretching. I found you. You didn't think I could, but I found you. You took my soul, and you will take its place. Initiative. We've got a lot of stuff going on here.
They all want us.
Am I rolling initiative as well, or
Yeah, we're gonna need everyone to be rolling initiative.
17.
See,
wow,
here
that-
we thought, like, dude, we're
22.
so good. We snuck in. Everybody thinks it's fine, and then
18.
Adam's like, yeah, no.
We've all come to claim your souls.
There's so many
Look, I know my
souls.
soul has got to be worth a lot. Everybody seems to want a piece.
So
but-
little time.
It's a 24 for Kithris and a 15 for Lucan.
All right, Kithris, I see the 24. Lucan is 15, you said?
Yeah, because he's got a -1. So I just rolled it in the map. So I got a 16 -1.
All right, I'm going to ungroup all of these
These
guys.
cleric stuff in decks.
And it's about this time you also hear screaming coming from the kitchen area. Oh, wow. 25 initiative. Oh, my gosh. This night hag is dope. You see her touch the ground with one hand as she reaches her gnarled purple arm up into the sky. The tattered robes shift down her sleeve, and this thin, warty arm leading to this gnarled hand points up. And you see clouds just start gathering all above. She calls out, "Morgan! Bring them now!" And lightning just starts striking out of the wispy clouds that are sort of gathering around this massive circle that is quickly taking up the rest of the sky. And the ground itself starts breaking apart. Pieces of the clods of dirt and pieces of rock tile are just bursting up as you see these mummies break out of the surface of the ground. Underneath was clearly swamp, and reveal themselves climbing out. And you hear screams coming from back here. They're alive! There's mummies! There's undead! What the hell's going on? Just freaking out. All right, so that was that turn. Kithris, what do you do?
So this is definitely the night hag that
Oh, yeah.
killed my mama.
Oh, yeah.
And these are, how big are these squares? 20 or 10?
20.
They're 20. Okay, so the ruler is correct then. So
Yep.
I can get into the next square here. Um,
We need to bring all our force on her.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna rush up to about here, which is my 30-foot range. Is that enough to get? It's not enough to get to where she's at. Dang it. I guess that's as far as I can go. Can't get her with my breath weapon, unfortunately. He's gonna rush forward and be like, "You couldn't have my mom. You're not getting me either, bitch." And then he will pull a flame in his hand and hurl it at this night hag.
What's the distance you can throw that?
60 feet.
That sounds
60
like a
feet.
question. You're certain?
Until the spell, you take a magic action and hurl the fire at a creature or an object within 60 feet. I couldn't remember if it was 30 or 60.
So is it a dex
yeah,
or a ranged
to hit.
attack?
It's a ranged attack, 13 to hit.
She slightly moves aside and it sort of hits the wall behind her and dissipates against the wall. She sort of laughs. Spits out something from her throat. Anything else for your turn, Kithris?
No, we're gonna wait to get nasty on the next turn.
Sato, you're up.
Eldritch Blast, actually. Okay, I'm going to use Mage Armor.
On yourself. You're just like, this sort of
My AC.
light vibration
So my-
comes covering your entire body.
I now have an AC of 15.
Nice. Anything else on your turn?
Do I have any bonus actions I could do?
Vesh whispers under his breath to you, "Do you know that thing?"
Not personally, but
I haven't been formally introduced.
I've heard of it. I've heard of that hag, but I have
Anything
not
else?
personally. No, that's all.
Okay. So Bullywug A sees the mummy and bounces back away into the other room.
Not gonna fight with us?
Chicken.
The
sorry,
frogs
boys.
are not
Bad
very
cop.
brave creatures. Garrick, you're up.
Chicken.
Okay, I'm gonna move 30 foot to there, and I'm gonna take a shot with my heavy crossbow at the night hag.
Nice.
For a 23.
A 23 hits.
Yep. And I will pump a dreadful strike into it, and I will do an extra 2d6. So the heavy crossbow does 4 damage plus 9 damage, which is, I think, psychic damage.
Sorry, I'm
So
having
4
an
normal.
issue with this. It's not loading monster stats. All right, I'm going to have to do it the other way.
Thanks, D&D Beyond.
Is anyone's D&D Beyond working? Like, I can't even load the page.
I had to download Chrome to make it work. It was weird. It like updated or something.
Really?
Yeah, I'm using Chrome right now. But, like, the monster
Mine's
stats
fine.
not loading at all. Which is not great.
Yeah, they did something to it recently.
This could be a problem. I don't have a physical book to compare stats with. I'm trying to load the website and it's not loading. And
My web's working.
it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can interact
Yeah,
with mine, but I know it doesn't help you.
No.
I got signed out. And it was weird.
Okay, that sucks. Let me see if I can just load D&D Beyond normal.
If I'm still mentally connected to Asbara, I'm going to
What is
ask
going
her,
on?
would it be wise to attack Vesh?
Asbara just laughs.
Is that a yes?
Like, what does that mean? Oh, is it loading? Come on, please. Load, you turd. Yeah, sorry everyone watching. Sometimes this happens. It's thinking.
More often than not.
You don't have the book on you?
No, I don't
'Cause I don't have
buy
this-
the physical book at all. Because they update it and change it.
Oh, that's true. I don't have the. This is one of the ones I don't.
This is
Excuse me.
annoying. All right, here we go. Wow, this is messed up. Okay, so what type of damage did you say it was?
So I did 4 piercing damage and then 9 psychic damage.
Okay.
And for a bit of flavour, I've got a push, so I'll push her back into the wall, which
Minus-
is standing in front.
So that's 4 piercing and 9 psychic, you said?
Psychic.
And she hits the back wall. Ah! Just rotten teeth.
Remember me?
Sort of showing. Yeah, it's not loading properly, but I'll deal with what I can. All right, so that is anything else on your turn, Garrick?
No, that'll be it.
Kithris. I'm sorry, Elemier is up.
All right. Elemier is going to run forward his 35 feet. And he is going to shoot her with a crossbow. So
Oh, these guys aren't added.
the light crossbow.
All right, rolled it.
That's an 11.
It passes right past her and shatters against the wall behind her.
All right. That's all I got.
Oh man, it's not doing any auto initiative at all for this stuff. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So it shatters against the wall, and she sort of like looks back and sort of rolls her head forward, sort of glares at you. I sense goodness. It makes me sick. Mummy A shifts forward. It's a 30-foot move right up to you. And you see it just... Oh, of course, I don't have the... All right. Hold on a second. I need to pull up its stats. Let me just try to refresh this browser. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, that might have done it. Yeah, baby. All right, so it moves up to you. It has this rotting fist, comes up, and almost like it's going to be a pimp slap, just full open palm. Moves out to smack into you. Did it roll?
Good thing about mummies is they don't stink like zombies.
Well, I'm now wondering if the mummy has a
So-
high enough charisma step to really pull off a pimp slap. But, you know, in any case.
15 to hit. What's your armor class?
Messes.
What's your armor class?
18.
So it moves forward to hit you. You sort of move out of the way and just whoosh, moves straight forward. It comes up with its second arm. 20 to hit.
Yes.
And it smacks you across the other side, this time just sort of raking across your shoulder and neck rather than your face or anything. You take 8 bludgeoning damage, 10 necrotic damage, and I need a saving throw versus...
Can I use a reaction here?
Give me 1 second. Oh, there is no saving throw. If the target is a creature, it is cursed. So you are now cursed and you cannot regain hit points at all.
Wow.
Shit. That's lovely.
I'm gonna just
Don't
make
get them near you.
a little... We're going to say that's going to be this color, tan or something. Okay, what was your reaction?
Kithris can use one of his psionic powers to have a protective field. It says when you or another creature within 30 feet of you that you can see takes damage, you can use a reaction to expend one of your psionic die, roll the die, and then reduce the damage taken by 1d8 plus 2.
All right, roll.
Oh, that would be great.
So yeah, he's gonna he'll look over at Elemier and be like, "No!" And he'll hold up a hand. You'll see like a purple shield will kind of form in front of Elemier, absorbing some of the damage. I'm sure not all of it,
Nice.
but so it's gonna be 3. It's gonna reduce the damage by 3. Sorry, bud.
Brutal.
Hey, it helped every bit. It's a great little ability.
Lucan, you're up.
Yeah, don't let them touch you.
Lucan will hear Elemier and say, "That's an excellent idea. Maybe we should send them away." He's going to use his movement to move up 30 feet to get to here. Is that going to put this other mummy within 30? It is not. Lucan is going to rush down, kind of put his hand on his chest where his holy symbol is under his shirt and say,
Oh, you're going to have to whip it out to use it. You have to touch
fine.
it.
He'll pull it out. I'll pull it out and say, Mishakal, return these creatures to death. And he
As
will
you call out,
use his
light starts
chant.
emanating from it and blasts out in a 30-foot radius. Okay, so is this a save on their part?
DC 14 wisdom save.
A wisdom save. What's the DC again?
14. If the creature fails its save, it has the frightened condition. It's incapacitated for 1 minute. And for that duration, it moves as far
This is
as
a-
from you as it can on its turns. And if it fails a saving
see.
throw, it also says there's a seer undead. Whenever you use turn undead, any undead that fails a saving throw takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Nice.
Okay, so A failed, the other two made it. What's the 3d10 radiant damage?
3d8 radiant damage, which I will roll here. So 17
black from
radiant damage.
fear.
Wow.
And then the one that failed has to is
Run
frightened.
away.
incapacitated for 1 minute, and then it has to try to move as far away from me as it can on its turns.
Okay. Nice.
Hell yeah,
So you
Cleric.
call out, reveal yourself, but blast, one of them is feared, the other two are not. You see, as well, you don't see because I'm sure you guys are facing the the night hag. Osbera's Joss disappears.
Aw.
Giant lizard A. The lizard folk is forcing it to go back into its kennel. The mummy B is moving in. You guys are hearing screams and combat happening inside the kitchen. Lizard folk A, he moved up with that one. Vesh. Vesh turns and looks at Sato. If you survive, I'll come back for you. And he disappears. Bullywug B slowly backs up, opens this door, and jumps inside. Lizard folk B
Lazy. Cowardly frog.
forces the lizard inside the room there. Mummy C moves forward and attacks Elemier with his 2 strikes.
Yeah, I'm already cursed. It's better than spreading it.
Yeah, that's true. The first attack you parry off. The second one breaks through your defenses again, and it's 18 more hit points. Let's
Yikes.
see. And you see the, I didn't do the Dreadful Glare on the first one, I should have, but this looks back and makes eye contact with Sato. Sato, give me a wisdom saving throw, please. As your stomach starts to rumble in fear as this mummy is looking directly at you.
12.
You gird your loins, as it were. You sort of brace yourself, and it's the most terrifying feeling you've felt since seeing that dragon, but you maintain your composure and you keep to where you are. You're not affected by the effects of the fear itself. Gunnar, you're up.
The dragon was spookier than you.
Nah.
Hey, Gunnar, anytime you want to, participate, that'd be great.
Hold my beer. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and rage, and I probably recognized that night hag last time because I was beating on her
Oh, yeah.
from before. Okay, so now I'm mad because it came back. My movement's 40 here. Did you say each square is 20 foot?
Yeah. So you're looking like 40 is here.
Okay.
Don't run past the mummies.
No.
No. Elemier would have yelled earlier, don't let them touch you.
I don't
Like,
feel good. This is horrible.
Yeah.
Oh
This
boy.
is bad.
Huh. All right. Wonder if we can lead them away and maybe attack the dragon claws, and then we can get to the night hag somehow.
Got to make a choice.
No. All right.
I think the hag
I'll go
is
ahead
the
and
one
I'll
that
just-
needs to kill.
What's that?
I think the hag, if we direct our energy at the hag, maybe the mummies will fall.
Okay. Let's see here. And then I would have to roll disadvantage if it was out of the range for a javelin, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw a javelin here at
It's like,
disadvantage.
you arc it up in the sky. It sort of like flies up, almost like it hangs in the air as it plummets down.
Oh, shit.
It strikes down the
Roll the
ground
five.
just off to the side.
All right. I'm going to try again. I get 2 attacks. Wait, do I? Yeah, don't.
Yep, we're level 5 now.
You're right. Okay.
We can hit
Uh,
things.
You could disadvantage again.
We can miss again.
15. Yep, another 5. So no, I missed twice.
You're using your great axe.
Sorry. Can I re-roll those again, or just keep those
Yeah,
same
let's
rolls?
re-roll the
'Cause it's still
javelin
okay.
because it's going to have different
Okay, sorry
stat
about that.
changes.
About the same result.
Yeah, so the javelin strikes the ground. The first one, you have 2 javelins.
Yes.
All right, you pull out the second one, launch it as hard as you can.
Oh gosh.
Oh man,
Not
it just
happening.
skitters on the ground and passes by. Her attention is now drawn to you. I remember you. Just sort of crazy angry. Lizard B is put inside the kennel. Lizard C is put inside the kennel. Bullywug C, where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, he's going to jump inside of that room and shut the door, just slamming it. Like, this is not their problem. Lizard Folk C is going in here with him. Mummy D steps over to Kithris and attacks. Arms flailing almost in these sort of wild haymaker swings. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So you take 18 damage total. You are cursed, so you cannot get any hit points back.
Ooh.
Boy, you're ugly.
And that was the first attack. The second attack, the swing comes out. 12 to hit. You duck out of the way. You bring up your weapon to parry it off. Mummy E, where are you? That's CA in here.
You should
Okay,
be
so
with the
they're
cultists.
fighting the cultists
There is
inside of the
nobody.
kitchen.
Thank God.
And the night hag. All right. So the night hag looks over at 112-foot range, looks over at Gunnar. You almost killed me. You should have. And whispers some words and throws her hands out. And you see this sort of purple mist spiral around here and takes the form of your worst nightmare that just charges you. This is like a childhood deep fear of yours. What does it manifest as? Oh, you're muted.
Sorry about that. What does it mean? A big fear getting chased by dinosaurs.
You just see. All right. You see these massive beasts like charging you down. No one else sees anything. They just see her moving her hands and, whispering some sort of strange words. But your eyes just sort of go wide. You're sucking in deep breaths. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Come on. Oh. No.
Oh.
That's
Oh, man. Okay. Okay. We'll deal with this.
that didn't sound
That
good.
is 4d10 psychic damage. 20 psychic damage just rips into your mind as this fear attacks you. Basically, just this massive creature comes down and chomps you in half, and you're just like, ah!
All right.
And
Well, that hurt.
she just sort of laughs a little bit. Now, about that soul! Pointing over at Kithris.
Jesus.
All right, Kithris, you're up.
Kithris looks at the mummy next to him and says,
Hold that thought.
and you see that he will disappear out of that space, and he is going to reappear using his dimension door ability here to pop up behind the night hag. And he's like,
I told you, you can't have it.
and he is going to take a couple of swings with his greatsword. Oh, nat 20
Perfect.
for the
Nice
first
job.
one. Are we doubling it, or are we just rolling?
It's going to be
Double
double the physical damage, not the bonuses.
Right, okay. So the first one's going to do 12 slashing. He's going to swing again. That's only
Do
9.
22 damage.
Yep. And then I'm gonna stack on my psionic strike on top of that. So where did it go? You can propel your weapons with psionic force once on each of your turns immediately after you hit a target within 30 feet of yourself with an attack and deal damage to it. You can expend a psionic die, rolling it and dealing force damage to the target. So in addition to that, it's going to do 8
Like
or
Divine Smite.
3. Yeah, sort of.
I'm
it's
sorry, how much damage?
3,
3?
just 3 psychic damage. So yeah.
Okay. So
top
at
of that,
first she
so-
was slammed back against the wall by Garrick's massive crossbow, and then you just appear behind her, slice into her, and she sort of like falls back to the side, looking behind her. There you are! Ah! Just sort of crying out in pain. You have your second attack? Oh, you did the second attack.
I missed the second.
I
I
see.
whiffed the second
My
attack.
bad. Okay. Yeah, so you have her attention. That is absolutely certain. Sato, you hear sort of whispered right next to you, "Don't get near it. I'm going to burn her."
Understood. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast the hag. 15 to hit.
What's the range on that?
120.
Okay.
Far.
15 to hit. It smashes against the wall behind, probably after Kithris buried his greatsword into her. All right, so the bullywugs. You guys are hearing. Oh, dang it! This lizard folk wasn't added.
You only get 1 blast of that?
No,
Should get
at
2.
5th level I get 2 blasts.
Yeah.
But I
You
don't
roll
know
for
if it's you roll for each?
Yeah, you roll for each.
Okay, cool. That's a natural 20.
I think that one hits. Get some damage. What kind of damage is that?
It is force damage.
Okay. 13.
And that is a 13.
Nice. That's a good hit, dude. So she smacks back against the wall, just sort of looking around. You're all gonna suffer. I've already called a dragon. Get prepared to die. Anything else on your turn, Sato?
Too bad you won't live long enough to see it.
Nope. That is all, since I don't have any bonus actions without 2 weapons.
Okay. I mean, that was 2 attacks. That's not bad. Garrick, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to. Garrick leans down to the ground, picks up a piece of dirt, and starts to rub it in his hand and chants to Chislev and casts Longstrider on himself, which gives him an extra 10 foot of movement. Draws his.
What is the? Is that a full action? Is that a bonus action? Is that a what?
It's an action, so it's an action to cast it. Draws his sword, moves up, and with his bonus action, so he can move, I think, to there with 40 foot. So, I'll take the ruler off. So moves down to there, and bonus action casts Hunter's Mark on the Night Hag.
Do both of those take a spell slot to cast?
No, no, because the Hunter's Mark is part of his
Hunter's Mark's just a
right,
feature.
Okay.
his feature. So yeah, so that's his turn.
Okay. Elemier, you're up. You guys abandoned Elemier with 2 of these? Jeez.
Okay, so you put the night hag that killed my mom in front of me, and yeah, so there's a laser focus here. I'm sorry.
Turn again.
Lucan's there?
You know, Elemier didn't hear anything that was told to Sato about getting close, and he saw Kithris do something very similar to what he was planning, so he's going to go in on it, and he's going to Misty Step as a bonus action behind the Night Hag.
Well, there's no
as
place
much as he can
behind.
get.
You're going to have to be next to her because she's against that wall.
Yeah, like on the side, I guess.
Yeah.
And he is going to take his 2 attacks, and he's going to drop.
And what's the range of your Misty Step?
Smite. 60 feet.
Okay, cool.
So his first attack with his longsword is a 21.
You slice into the Night Hag.
Yep, and he's going to use his 1 Divine Smite that doesn't cost a spell slot to attack. So the longsword damage was only 4, but the Divine Smite damage is going to be 15 radiant damage.
And you said the other one was 24.
What's that?
You said the other damage was 24 or 4?
No, sorry. The other damage was 4.
4.
So 19 total.
Cool. So you slice into her for the first attack.
Yep. Second attack. 15.
She ducks out of the way. Your sword rings against the stone wall.
All right. That is all I got.
What's the speed on this mummy? So you see this mummy lumbering, and it can't attack you, but it moves up to you. And we have this mummy move up to Lucan and attack. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Lucan's up.
Lucan. So nothing's moved up to me yet, right?
No. You have one next to you within 5 feet. I'm sorry, within 10 feet of you, but.
Okay, but not 5 feet. So I can move without incurring attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
That was the big
I would recommend it.
He's going to see that everyone ran forward. The mummies are coming after him, and he's going to, for flavor.
Oh,
he's
hold
gonna
on a
walk
second.
back.
No. Hold on. Before you move, this mummy you feared. And so his turn, he has to flee away from you. So that's
He has to flee away.
20, 40.
That's fine. Lucan is going to moonwalk back to
Great.
Sado.
You actually bump
if
into
you-
something when you get to that spot. So back up 5 feet. Yeah.
And he
Watch
will...
where you're going.
Sorry, and then he will hold his holy symbol again, and say Mishakal. I'm not sure what he would say, and I'm not sure for
okay.
flavor. He's gonna utter some words to Mishakal, and cast a sacred flame on Mummy D, because that's the one that's closest, and it's a Dex 14 save.
Mama
He will
D.
call out to Mishakal, asking for aid.
He does not make it. The light opens up in the sky, shoots down, just sort of
So
pressures
it's
him
6
down.
radiant damage. Just
6 radiant damage.
gotta love
Radiant.
damage.
Okay.
And then I'm not.
Does the radiant damage seem to be affecting them particularly well, or?
Your character's not paying any attention at all. From Lucan's
And then
standpoint, there's no indication whether it does or not. The force, it looks like hit them, but it didn't like strip flesh or anything like that.
And that'll be it for Lucan's turn. I don't.
Okay.
He doesn't have any real great.
So you see a
bonus action.
form appear right behind you. You feel this presence behind you, and you hear these spidery words of magic, and a fireball flies from right above you, flying straight down to the group here.
That's cool. I have resistance, boys. We're good.
Thanks.
30. So it's going to get the mummy, 2 mummies. All right. So let me see what his DC is. So I need Dex
about to-
saves. Where is that? Yeah, it's just
Kithris,
straight dex
Elemier,
save.
Garrick.
So dex save from Kithris, from Elemier, and from Garrick, and I'll do the Mummy and Night Hag.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
19.
Nice.
Nice. 17.
Nice.
Let's
You-
go.
Even though
19.
nat 20 does nothing for me in this situation.
But it
you all
feels
made
good
your
to
save
roll
though.
that.
That's good.
It does.
Wait,
Yeah.
I thought Vosh just left.
Probably still gonna die.
Invisibility.
Or
He was
vanish.
whispering to you. He did vanish. He just
thought-
reappeared.
The voice that you're using, I thought it was the other one.
Oh no,
There's a lot of voices. It's fine.
they're all in my head. All right, so this guy is 15. Asbara's DC is 13, so he actually made it.
I'm about to
Mummy
die.
C. Mummy C, where are you?
Lucan's got
See,
you.
let me do.
He did not make
I
it.
wonder what happens when you die when you're cursed.
Okay, so 8d6 fire damage.
Gonna find out.
Roll a new character.
That was
Yeah,
that
after
was
this,
6.
just go ahead and grab some D6s.
So if you
There's
did
about 4
not
of 'em.
save, it's 26 damage. If you did save, which was I think everyone except for Elemier.
No, I
it's
saved. I got a nat 20.
13. Oh, so it's 13
So
damage for you.
13.
So 26.
And then Kithris has resistance, so that'll half again to 7. 6.
And he got 13.
Elemier's dead.
So Elemier drops down. I'm not going to touch Kithris. Garrick?
Yeah, I'm still up.
26 damage. Whoa. Stop.
I'll look over to Vesh and say, I thought you said you're going to send fire over there, not a full-blown
He
fireball.
did. He literally did.
did.
He's a
Fireball.
man of war.
He told you not to go over there. You chose not to say anything to anyone.
In my mind, I interpreted fireball to firebolt. My bad.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so as we see, so I mean, are you dead, Elemier, or are you just down?
I mean, I dropped below 0.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is 5th edition. They have to anally penetrate you to kill you in this game. I think you're
Yeah,
okay.
if you
Yeah,
to outright die, you have to the damage would have to double your max HP.
Right, but I'm also cursed, so I don't know how I would heal.
Yeah, stabilizing through your death saving throws is not going to be an issue. But everything else
Okay.
is definitely going to be an issue of getting your heals back, health back.
Right.
Okay, so we've got they all
Above
took
table, how long do the
massive
curses
damage.
last?
Until a long rest.
Remove path.
Oh,
You
Or
can
remove
actually
curse.
remove a curse, yeah.
Cleric can.
All right, so Osbera, I'm sorry, that was Vesh
Beautiful.
steps back and he's like whispering to something else that's in the same area. You see Mummy B's turn go. Where's Mummy B? He's inside with everyone else. And then Vesh. I'm sorry, Osbera. I've got these sort of backwards here. Vesh had a higher DC. It wouldn't have made a difference. Okay, so now Vesh is going to... I'm sorry, not Vesh. Asbera Joss, you see just sort of float up into the sky after casting a spell, just sort of floating up above. I do not think you are the cult members that you claim to be. I remember some of you from the caravan. I think perhaps you will deal with this night hag on your own, and then if you survive, you will deal with us. And so Asbera is floating like 60 feet in the air. All right, then let's see.
Hey, Garrick, I think the jig is up.
I think we
Let me
don't fake
see.
it anymore.
Can't reach anyone. So it's going to just start lumbering for its full turn to Lucan. Gunnar, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can as Hag. Oh, dang it. Wrong button. So that puts me right about here.
Okay.
I'll do full 40.
Oh, so that's your move and
I want
a
to
dash?
an attack. I want to try to hit her with my axe. I don't think that.
You get extra
I'm not gonna be
movement when
more-
he's raging.
What's that?
You get extra movement when you're raging. It's normally 30. I think when he's raging, it gets extra 10 feet.
Even then, it would be 40, and that wouldn't be close enough. Okay, so you charge up, but you're not going to be able to attack because you had to dash to get to where you are. The giant lizards are put up. The bullywugs dealing with the mummies in the other room. The lizard folk see. So you see the lizard run out, look over at Sato, like, sort of like shaking its hands towards you, not wanting to say anything to draw attention, but it's just trying to motion toward you. Give me a perception check, Sato, to see if you notice him.
10.
So you see movement out of the corner of your eye, and you see that it's one of the Bakali sort of motioning toward you. Mummy D. What's the movement here? That's within
Interesting.
range. Moves up and attacks Lucan.
Cool.
The first attack is a 13 to hit.
Not enough.
The second attack is a 22 to hit. Lucan takes
Too much.
18 full damage, and you are cursed. Sorry, I'm going through these stupid clicks. E, where's E? That's A. E's back there fighting and dying. And the Night Hag. You see her whisper something, and she disappears.
Oh, you don't want to play anymore?
Kithra's kind of pissed.
Kithras, you're up. You guys almost killed her.
It's because is she gone? Not
don't
in front
see
of
her.
me anymore.
Maybe invisible. I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't think that Kithras knows enough to know that what is happening. She's just gone, so he's gonna express his anger on the mummy that's in front of him.
If I can't kill you, I'll kill your babies. I think they're babies. I don't know.
15 to hit on the first one.
I think you might have advantage because he's feared and he's incapable of taking any action.
Well, I believe you are correct. So I will roll that one again.
I'm sorry, at 15 hits anyway, but I'm just saying, moving forward.
Okay. So yeah,
Steeping
so
that crit.
on the first hit, he's gonna take 9 slashing, and then on my second attack, is gonna be another 15 for an additional 11 damage. So 20 total damage. As Kithras is just angry and just
You're
just
slicing
hacking
off
away.
limbs as the arm drops down to the ground. The ribs sort of fillet out, and you're just seeing the stench and like flies like leaving its inside of its body. Just bzz, bzz, bzz.
Oh no, your toilet paper's falling off.
Let me get that for you.
It's gas station toilet paper.
Yeah, it's
Sato,
all-
you're up.
It's all
Since I've used invisibility in the past and everyone's disappearing and reappearing, I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast in the spot where the hag previously was, in hopes it does hit her
Okay.
for a 14 to hit.
See it blast against the brick wall.
Okay. And I'm going to...
You have another one you can use.
Yeah, I know. But since I don't know if my character doesn't know if it hit or didn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my second Eldritch Blast on the mummy straight in front of me
Oh, wow.
for a 15 to hit.
It explodes into its face. That's Mummy D. What's the damage?
For 3 damage.
And what type of damage?
Force.
All right. So, and is that all for your turn?
Yep, that is all for my turn.
Garrick, you're up.
I'm gonna try and stabilize Elemier if that's possible. Would that be possible?
It's going to
Try
take
and
more
sort
than
of-
a 6-second thing unless you have some sort of like skill or something to do.
I mean, I can cast like heal, but I know that's
well,
not gonna
you
work, is
literally
it?
don't know
So-
that. I mean, there's no way to know.
No,
that.
so all right, so I'll attempt to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
To try and stabilize.
Right.
That's
As you
keeping.
go to cast it and you go to lay your hand on him, nothing changes at all. I mean, it really does seem like whatever was the cause of him dropping somehow is keeping him dead or something. The healing, you've never seen the
Okay.
healing not work. So
Yeah. So I'll then, well, that was my action, so
Thanks for trying.
I think I'll shift my hunter's mark with my bonus action to Mummy C.
this one's A, where's C? Right here.
C's below the cleric. Yeah. And that would be my turn.
All right, Elemier, death saving throw number 1. Mummy A, run. So Kithris, if you want an opportunity attack, you can take it as a reaction. Oh, did you use your reaction
100%.
for your psychic?
That was last round. Then I've had a turn since, so my
No.
reaction would have.
Your attack happened before this, we're in that same round right now. The initiative order starts with the Night Hag. So when you buried your sword into the Night Hag,
because
it just takes a while to go through.
that was just my.
So there's no
The
reaction with the
only
Night Hag
reaction
attack?
No, because the only reaction I had was was to try to shield Lucan's the only reaction I've taken.
Okay, so what action is that psychic stuff?
That's just it's something I can add as part of my I have to spend my psionic dice to
Okay,
use
so
it.
it's not an action.
And so when I added that, so it was just additional damage.
Okay.
It's kind of it's my version of like smite, I guess. So yeah, so I'll take an opportunity attack on the mummy.
Do it.
Nope, not enough.
So
Not
it
even close
lumbers
to enough.
past you, and you're just sort of shocked from the blast of the fire, the disappearing Eldritch Blaster blasting against the wall right in front of you. Everything is sort of happening at once. So let me see what's the full range it can go. So it's 20 and then 20. So it's just running away. And you hear almost like a crumpling sound afterward, after it shambles away from you. Lucan, you're up. Lucan is Kithris.
Lucan is sorry, I forget that I'm also Lucan today.
Aaron.
Lucan, does Garrick say anything, or does he I'm assuming he would have seen the Elemier's down. Does he see Garrick?
I
try
probably
to
would have
cast-
shouted out, "It's not working."
It's not working. Okay.
It was like,
There's a little
Lucan
blue
yeah, with a
pills
few
for
to-
expletives.
There's little blue pills for that now. But Lucan doesn't have any little blue pills on him, so he is going to instead hold on to his holy symbol and say, Mishakal, spare this man, and cast Spare the Dying.
And
Oh, it only has a range of 15 feet. I gotta get I don't think I can get close enough. I can't close that distance and still cast it, so that sucks. I guess he's going to swing his mace. I don't know, or I guess he can cast Sacred Flame. He'll cast Sacred Flame on Mummy C that's right in front of him. It's a Dex 14 save.
Mummy C. Where is you? There you are. No. Got a 1 - 1.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, so there's
should be
15
double
radiant damage.
Nice. radiant. Yeah, so you call out to Mishakal and just blasting flesh and bandages are ripping off of this mummy's face. Just sort of screaming into the darkness. Anything else on
No,
Lucan?
he'll. If I would have killed one of them, he was going to try to move. But if they're both still up and right on top of him, no, he's going to try to move anyway. Because if he moves, they're not going to. Yeah, he's going to move take his 30 feet, heading towards, Elemier to try to get within range to cast this spell on his next one.
Okay.
So 5.
This
10,
door
15.
opens and there's a Bakali sort of standing there, like looking out and sort of waving you toward him as well.
I will call out to my friends and be like, "There's an open door and a Bakali," and but he's gonna make his way towards Elemier to try to save him.
Okay. So Osbera's Joss's turn. Sort of flies over to here. Yeah, he's just gonna stand there and watch. See how you guys react to all of this.
Super helpful, buddy.
Super.
Way to be a dick. This lizard is going to be out of the run. Mummy B, where are you? That's D.
Kithra shouts out to Sato, with any luck, maybe this counts as your test.
Yeah.
The Bakali comes running out. Oh, why aren't you coming? Come on, quick, quick! You see Vesh look over. I don't want to go with you. Sato, I think it is time for me to leave. You are in trouble. Are you coming with me?
With deep consideration, no.
Well, then prepare, because I'll come back in time, and you better make a different choice then. And he disappears. Bullywug B. Where the hell are you, Bullywugs? This door opens and he peers out. He doesn't see anything until he looks up at the mummies. He's like, and slams the door again. Lizard Folk B runs out. You must get away! And Osbera Joss is screaming across the courtyard. Mind your business, disgusting reptiles! Mummy C crumples down into the ground. He's not in this anymore. Bullywug C cracks the door open, sees the mummy standing there, and closes it again. Lizard Folk C runs back here. Mummy D crumples down to the ground. And the last mummy back here crumples down to the ground. So for a moment, it seems like we're out of combat.
Lucan will close that distance and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
So Spare the Dying says choose a creature within range that has 0 hit points and isn't dead. The creature becomes stable.
Osbera Joss floats over. I'd suggest that you all stay where you are until the dragons come out for you. Running would only be futile. And this lizard sort of backs up and closes the door now that he hears and sees Osbera Joss floating up above. What do you guys do?
I'm going to mentally connect with Osbera Joss and ask if she's with the Dark Knights.
Oh, it's a dude. I am with the magic. As should you be. You should have left for your test. This tells me that you choose death. As a renegade, you are part of this party. Go join them. These lizard folk are drawing back. What do you guys do?
Kithra looks to the rest of the group and it's like,
Well, I think the jig's up. Are we fighting our way out? Or are we going to try to...
I say we take them in the rooms. Less people can get to us.
We should go in the room where the lizard was that just shut the door.
Yeah.
Wasn't he waving us over to him?
So I think
Yeah,
we'll
it
all
was.
run into this room that the Bacali
Yeah,
just,
I could pick up.
Well, as you get to
Paladin.
that door and you open it, he slams it back shut. And Asbara's like, "Where do you think you're going? Everyone here works for the cult. And I believe there is someone here that would like to speak with you."
Yeah, and who's that?
That would be the person in charge here that I'm looking for the name of. Ah! That would be Dralmor.
Yeah, I'm only interested in speaking to Resmir.
You guys see these lizard folks at the far end on the west side, like waving you. They're just out of sight from Asbara. And you see cultists and dragon claws running out from the kitchen, looking over. What the hell was going on? And Asbara's like, "They are infiltrators. They are rebels. Destroy them. Take
so
them."
they're trying to whip us back up here.
It looks like the
Yeah.
Bacali are, yeah. They have been the whole time.
Okay. Okay. Kithris will just point and be
Garrick,
like,
you hear from the other side of the... I'm sorry for interrupting really quick. Garrick, you hear from the other side of the door just like, "I'm sorry. We dare not stand against them."
You're
While
gonna
he's
have to
holding the
make a
door.
choice sometime. I'll say in Draconian to him.
I'm sorry. So then, Kithris, you were saying?
how far, so quick question, how far above us is Asbara floating in the air?
I'd say about 30 feet in the air.
Are we fighting or are we not?
And based on that response from his companions, Kithris may do something very stupid.
Fighting! You wish to die then, lizard? Since I'm sure you said it out loud.
Oh yeah, 100%. Kithris is like,
Throw down
we've
your
thrown out
weapons.
past-
That's not happening.
Do any of you respond to Kithris?
Well, it's either die later or die now. So
You could try
what's
it
the point
on
of
and
not going out with a bang?
Ugh.
'cause we
I can't say
Nothing we can
anything.
do for the
otherwise I would.
paladin.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because Kithris is torn between running up and trying to get out of here, or like
So as
No,
you
okay,
guys
I
are
think-
debating it, you see more people coming
Kithris
out.
will
and the
hurl
first people-
Kithris is gonna hurl a produce flame at Asbara and be like, "Seize it!" and then try to start running.
Let's get
30
initiative
feet up
as you
this
start
way.
casting.
All right.
Hold up, don't move yet.
I assume if we also just run, we'd be rolling initiative, so I'm not sure there's a better option here.
All right, go ahead and roll your initiative, and I'll add you guys to the combat. What does Lucan get? Do you want to play Lucan right now, Elemier?
Sure.
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
-1 to initiative.
We may consider surrendering. I don't.
Did someone roll for Lucan?
Oh, sorry.
I've just been rolling in the. There's like the log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we surrender?
I think it might be wise. But we
We
could
should
The
try
try
and
Kali
make
are waving you
we-
on.
we could make it to the lizard folk. That might be plan.
Because my intent was more to like try to cause a distraction to Asbara by hurling the produce flame and then to run. So
Hey, Elemier, I didn't
And they're
see
all the
what
way
the-
up
oh, there it
north,
is.
the
14.
Bacali, right here where the Gardrake is at. That's who's waving us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boy, that's gonna be a.
All right, Dragon
that's what I'm
Claw
saying. We're so
A.
far away.
Goddamn, bro.
It's a long dash, but we might
30.
be able to make it.
And he pulls out his sword. Why are we taking them? I trained them. They were doing well. They work for the good side of life. I don't. They're working for Solamnia. It's like Solamnic knights. Disgusting. You will die. And they just all shing, 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 shing. Everyone pulls out their weapons. Dragonclaw C.
Just out of curiosity, like, how does he know that? Because
He
of our
saw
like spell
the
usage?
Mishakal statements being called out by Lucan.
Yeah.
And as far as someone who doesn't know anything about the knights or the good gods, he's making an assumption. Because you're clearly not from
Right.
Solamnia. You're not working with Solamnic knights. It's just what he said. Gunnar, you're up.
All right.
But this is a cult area, so there are no good gods here. So if you're here, you're clearly
Right.
not a cultist.
Maybe we just sell out Lucan and claim to be good or be on their side.
What do you do, Gunnar?
I'm gonna make way. I see that. I'm just gonna take the Paladin with me. And what would my movement be at that point? I mean, if
It's
I'm
just your
carrying
double
him,
move. You're strong enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash then.
Sato, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to dash to right here.
Bullywug.
And that is my turn.
Opens the door, steps out, sees all of the cultists, and just sort of stands around trying to take it in exactly what's going on. Lucan, you're up.
Lucan is also going to dash. Let's see what his movement speed is. So 60 feet.
As you guys start all just booking it to the west, as Bar calls out, "Do not let them get to the tower!"
That's it.
Elemier, oh wait, you were stabilized. Garrick, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna
remove
book it.
Elemier
My
from the-
movement. My movement's still affected by long strider, so I will get to
Is that
there
a concentration?
AEP.
Nope.
I believe
It's not.
What's
no,
the
it's
duration
just
on it?
about 1 hour.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
So yeah, I just start flying
Just
up
pass
there.
everyone. Kithris.
Oh, Lucan has
Let's go.
movers.
I'm sorry, what was that, Lucan?
I was just saying he has remove curse.
Oh, nice. All right, so
Yeah, I was
Kithris.
looking at that. I thought it was great. Kithris is as everybody's moving, instead of casting his firebolt, he's going to give Asbar Joss a one-finger salute, and then we'll,
So before you start running, remember this was all predicated on you starting to cast a spell at him. I mean,
all right, fine. So, well, okay, fine. I'll throw it, whatever, if that's what we have to do now. Actually, to summon it.
you
it's a
said you were
bonus
doing it,
action.
so that's why this whole thing
Right.
started.
But I also assumed that if we ran, that it was going to be the same issue. So he will for produce flame, it's just I can just like it's a bonus action to summon it, and then it's an action to throw it. So the casting time is a bonus action. So I'm just going to summon it in my hand and be like, never mind, and then I will use my full action to with this little fireball in my hand to run my 60
A little
and
bit of light.
just hook it up with everybody else.
Nice.
Which isn't what I wanted to
All
use
right,
my bonus
let's
action
see what
for,
our
but
moves
we
here
So,
are. 30.
However, with it still being in my hand, it'll just sit there for like 10 minutes or something, so I can hurl it later.
So that's 20, 30, 20, 30. Oh, stop him! Where's everyone else? And 20, 40, 50. And C. 20, 40, 50.
We would have been fine if the night hag didn't show up right then.
20.
The hag ruined everything.
40, 50. E.
I've updated my notes that she is now also somebody on Kithrus's
40,
unalive list, along with
Did she give us a name?
I don't think the hag did.
Kithrus doesn't need a name. He knows her
Very
face.
rude. 40, 50.
No introductions.
I recognize that ugly mug anywhere.
20, 40, 50. So they're like all trying to stop you guys, just chasing right down, trying to get in front of you, and only one dude made it. Now he's like, oh. Asbara Joss, you see him float down and just walk through the door that the bullywug came out of. Dragonclaw A is up, so that's... let me get my measuring tool. Oh, it cannot reach you to hit you. So it, let's see, let's do the 60, just so it can try to get in your way. All right, so it's going to get close enough to Sato if you want an opportunity attack, if you have a reaction. It's going to run past.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction.
All right. Go ahead.
Of course it's a nat 1.
Oh, bummer.
Why wouldn't it be a nat 1?
So, Kithrus, give me, if you want to take a reaction, you can take an opportunity attack as this dragon claw comes running by.
10 or 11.
No,
not
it does
enough.
end up missing. Okay. So those Dragon Claw C is going to move now. They're trying to get in front of you guys, but I think you're going to make it. Yeah, he can't move and attack, so he's just going to try to block your way. And Gunnar, you're up. So now, unless you go directly against this wall, you're going to be provoking opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So, right.
These
Still
lizard folk
raging.
are backing up. As you're doing that, this guard drake charges forward. So go ahead. I'm
What
sorry.
happens if I open this door? Would those Bakali come out and start fighting?
I don't know.
Great question.
That
So
might be our
as
best bet.
so, moving this way, and then I'm gonna open up the door, kind of like to where it open and we can't see me, so I cover myself with it, so they can see what's going on.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll see that Drake moving in and attacking. They'll find out what's up with that. And then don't wanted to. Can I do any further movement after that at all? Even if I open up that door, or am I pretty much done?
You can do a dash. That's fine.
Okay, and open up the door.
Yeah. You're running by. You just grab the handle, yank it.
All right.
Nice. All right, Sato, you're up. You see a whole bunch of cultists in front of you. Beyond, you see some drakes coming in. That door opened up, and you see giant lizards in there.
Well, if I use dash, I could get right there. I'll just take the L. Run past these two. Run past
Whoa,
here
that's going to be
and
1, 2,
right.
3, 4 people you're getting opportunity attacks from.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's
My
a
mage
lot of
armor's
things
still
I
up.
had rolled, man.
So for Dragonclaw B,
Miss.
16 to hit.
That hits.
You take 7 damage. I'm sorry. You take 6 damage from the scimitar. I was looking at the wrong one. From Dragonclaw A, 10, he misses you. Good. All right, so let me see the direction you went. You were right here. So D, if you just went a little bit wide, he won't get to, but Cultist A will. So Cultist A. Swings and misses. You charge right past them. And you make it. That's amazing. The lizard folk are like, we need to get you out of here. And they start moving this direction. The guard drakes charge past you. And you see this one lunge at the cultist and like pounce on him. And the cultist drops down with this massive guard drake just... you see this one come out and charge forward, just sort of looking around, surveying the area. This guard drake lashes down onto this cultist. And from in here, the Bakali steps out. He's like, attack! You see these giant lizards come swarming out and pouncing on some of these dragon claws, just like massive, massive giant lizards.
Nice.
The door slams open, and these Bakali come charging out. Get them! They're pointing over at the bullywug, and the bullywug's eyes goes wide and slams this door, goes inside, runs and hides. Let's see. I think that's all of the guys in this area. Yes. All right, so Lucan, you're up.
All
I
right,
think-
Lucan.
I'm gonna
Sorry, what?
say to Gunnar, I think we should stay and assist because if
Oh
we
my
have all-
gosh.
I have a few crowd control spells.
So Lucan, what are you gonna do?
Lucan is going to run around people as much as he can. So to here, it's like 17 feet. And then he's going to do a dash. So he could get up to about here.
Okay. Garrick, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take the move to there, which I think is 20 foot, and then I'm gonna move to and then I'm gonna move to just behind Sato and reload my heavy crossbow because that takes an action, just so it's ready,
Right.
and that'll be my turn.
All right. Kithris, you're up.
So was this this dragon claw right here? Is this the guy that was like training us earlier in the day? Correct.
Yeah. A and B were.
Would he have ever given us some sort of a name? I don't need it to be long term. Just
No,
so I
he
can
didn't.
Yell it. I'd be like,
Hey, douche canoe.
and he's gonna run forward. He's gonna take the firebolt or the produce flame that's already in his hand, throw it at the cultist. That will be a 9 to hit, which is fine because mostly he's trying to throw it at his face, and then as he closes that distance and gets to here, he is going to use one more of his draconic flights and disappear, and then reappear over here by Garrick. So he just like this cultist, like as he turns, he just sees,
Hey, douche canoe.
and like this fire like flying at his face, and then when it dissipates, gets gone.
Nice.
Just for
So the
All right, let's get
lizards
the hell out
are
of here, boys.
pouncing and attacking the cultists. The cultists are screaming, "Get these damn things off! What the hell's going on?" Just trying their best to deal with the chaos that's happening. The guard drakes are dealing with fighting the cultists, sort of getting their focus. And the lizard folk are running up. Get out of here! We'll take care of these! And they are charging
Nice.
forward.
We need to follow the lizard folk that around over right here.
Yeah.
We need to get in
Ones
that
that move.
tower.
Yes.
Yep, I think that's the plan. Is
Uh,
just keep.
All right. So then let's get back to all the cultists are trying to deal with the lizards. Asbara's Joss is doing something else. Gunnar, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna keep moving with the paladin. Sling over my shoulder. I'm still dashing here. We're not going to the shitter, right? Are we following the lizard folk
I
that
mean,
come
how are
around?
your pals feeling right now? Like, do you need to make a quick pit stop? Like,
I think that would be a fair,
Uh,
fair reaction.
um,
Do we want to
let's
finish
see
this
here.
combat situation, or do you want to pause here for our break and then pick it back up when we come back?
Let's take a break because I like to take a 10-minute. If that's okay.
Okay. So everyone stay where you are. Don't move anything. And then thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. We will be right back. All right. Thank you all so much for waiting. Let's get right back into the action. Gunnar, you're up.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Sorry.
I'm going to keep carrying my shiny friend, and I'm going to take him. I'm going to keep dashing here. Now, I would be following these lizard folk here on the following left, right? On the all the way to the left.
Yeah, they
Are
were the ones that
waved
were.
me?
I mean, it's your choice, but they were the ones that were sort of waving you on.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, let's do it. So, right here.
You're just like, run with this huge body with all armor on your back. Sato.
I'm going to a dash. I need to pull out the ruler. So
I'm also turning and waving to
45
Sato.
would be that square. 45, 50, 55, 60.
The lizard folk are sort of pointing at the door right next to you.
I'm screaming at Kithris to move his fat ass.
Lucan, you're
Yeah,
up.
Lucan is also going to dash. So. Can get about here.
Garrick?
That's
So I'm gonna dash. I should for 80 feet end up next to Sato. Now, when they were pointing, were they pointing to the door to the tower or the door they're standing in front of?
They're actually pointing to this door right here.
Yeah.
Like,
So I'll
we'll
finish
get more.
here.
You save yourselves. We will rise up against them.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you for all your hard efforts.
Yeah. Thank you,
I do
brother.
understand that this is not easy.
You're all like calm and like madness is happening all around. Kithris, you're up.
I yell, "Good doggy!" At the guard drakes. And then I will run up. And I'm gonna get to about here where Gunnar's at. With my is that only 30? That's only 30. I'm dashing for my action. As I'm getting there, I'm gonna because I don't know that things are happening. I'm gonna bonus action second wind, which I assume regains me no hit points.
As cursed, yes, it does not.
Yep. But I'm like, that's really weird. However, it does give me tactical shift. When you activate your second wind as a bonus action, you can move up to half your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So that'll give me another 15 feet of movement.
That's awesome.
On top of my dash.
Yeah, that's cool. Never heard of that.
Are you
way
quieter?
to where the lizard collie are. And I'll be like, I'm just gonna look at them and be like, I'm assuming I pick up the end of this conversation. And I will just look at them and say, "Thank you, brothers. We are going to make sure you are free." And then start heading up the stairs.
There's an escape route in the water. I keep messing my language, my voices up. There's escape routes in the water. You can swim out to the swamp. All right. So all the bad guys are sort of being dealt with at the moment. We're going to go back to Gunnar. So you see like there's a 3-step up to the door right in front of Garrick and Kithris.
When I come to the door.
Okay.
So I'm going through.
Sort of
They're pointing through the door, so we'll go
kick
through.
it open. It's not locked or anything, and so it sort of slams the door against the wall. And you see spiral staircases going up and down, and so another. Oh, here, let me just show you in here. And another door. So
I'm gonna go through the other door.
if you have any
As
movement,
Gunnar reaches us, Kithris will say,
The Bakali say there's an escape route through the water.
So that would be down.
But we need information, and that's going to be up or in this tower.
Okay, so let's go through that door then. We start there.
do you have movement to go in the door?
If I can get to the door and open it.
Okay.
if you dash, can you get all the rest of the way in?
Yeah. Still carrying.
Sato, you're up.
So yeah, so I'll open it.
So
Well, you open one door. I'm not going to have you be able to open two doors while you're carrying him and moving full
Oh.
distance.
Okay. Would I be able to put him
15
down
would get
then?
me to the other side of this door.
Sorry,
And
go ahead,
take
Gabriel. Was
me
that?
15 to get to the other side of the door, 15 to get to the staircase, and information or escape. As I shout at Garrick.
We need the information, or else this is pointless.
So I'm gonna dash 30 feet up the staircase.
Oh, wow. Okay. Lucan.
That didn't sound good.
I just didn't expect it.
Lucan is going to run as far as he can into the tower. And let me see what the range on remove curses. Oh, it's a touch. Yeah, so he'll dash and he'll get right up next to Elemier.
Okay. Garrick.
So Garrick will run straight in, and he can get 15 feet up the steps on his first move, but if that doesn't take him to the next floor, then he'll dash to the next floor
Okay.
above.
You will have to dash to the next floor. You're going to be
Yeah,
passing
I'll-
Sato on the way. Kithris, you're up.
Kithris
I'll
is
shout bar the door as well to
Kithris
Kithris.
look at the Bakali and be like,
Thank you, brothers. Save
Good
yourselves.
luck to yourself.
once I get on the other side of the door, Kithris is going to spend the rest of his turn. Like, if there's a way to bar the door, he'll bar it, but he's going to close it. And if there's no way to bar it, he's going to pull out. He has iron spikes and a hammer, and he's going to start trying to,
I mean, that might be
Pound 'em
ideal.
in.
When you see this front chamber, it's a small version of the Great Hall. It has a few tables and benches, seldom used clearly, and then the spiral staircases. So you could leverage some of those chairs or tables, to help barge. But I mean, you'd be hammering the spike into a wooden frame, so that actually might hold a little bit harder than this tables.
Yeah, so he's gonna go. I've got 10 spikes, iron spikes in my gear, and so yeah, he's gonna start taking a bunch of pop, 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 and then he'll
Just
pull
keep
out
in
another
mind,
one,
just
he's
doing
gonna
one
start-
of those is going to take, like a full round of you just hammering, because this is 6 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But like he'll at least get the process started, because he'll turn over his shoulder to Garrick and be like,
I'll get this locked up. You guys find information, then we got to get the hell out of here.
Okay, so it seems like we're out of combat for now, so you guys are free to act however. Garrick and Sato are on the second level. Gunnar, Elemier, and Lucan and Kithris are on the first level. Kithris, how many more spikes are you going to put into the door?
I'm gonna say I'll do a total of 4, 2 on each side.
Okay, so while he's doing that, Gunnar and Lucan, what are you guys doing?
I'm sorry. I guess this swings open, right?
It swings in, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So probably like, yeah, he'll still 4 on each on it. Yeah, we're good. Sorry.
Okay.
You said there was tables in here too, right?
Yeah.
And probably barricade that door too.
Well, you're not going to be able to do it until Kithris is done. So you can get the tables ready, but he's literally like hammering spikes into the door, into the frame.
So I
Um,
set
yeah,
the
I think
Paladin
Kithra's
down.
okay.
This
Good idea.
way.
Get the tables and that chair. Get that weird look. No, we don't need that one. That one's broken. Like,
Lucan
Yeah.
is going to approach Elemier and take out his symbol to Mishakal and call out and say, Mishakal, remove the curse of this man. And
What's the
take away
casting
his
time on
curse.
that?
It's just an action.
Okay.
Verbal and somatic. And then as soon as Elemier is awake, he's going to lay on hands on himself.
Elmer's not going to be awake for a little bit because he hasn't been healed at all. He's just been bandaged up.
He was just stabilized, yeah.
So he's unconscious.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay, so you have it done. So Sato and Garrick, you guys are up on the second level. Let's figure out where the hell that is. Jeez.
I'm guessing.
All right, that was Garrick and Sato. You guys run up and you run into a night hag. No, I'm just kidding. How shitty would that be?
No.
Oh, damn it, Adam.
I feel like you guys are just
It's
beating me
actually
up.
a 15.
It's only a model.
Wait, wouldn't it be
All right, so you run up to
closer? Wouldn't it be closer to over here since
no,
the
because
tower...
the map twists from level 1 to level 2, from ground level to level 2.
Yeah, all the rest of them, because remember,
Oh.
Just
second
trust
level,
me.
then it
I
was
know what I'm
That's
doing.
right.
So this chamber is a
Okay.
combination sitting room and office. There's a small hearth along the western wall, which provides a little bit of heat. It's not actually blazing at the moment. And a writing desk, a large padded chair, and a bench are drawn up near where the hearth is.
Is there any
So now you're looking,
documents or
this
anything?
is the west side. This is east,
Right.
south, north. So we just literally did a 180 or a 90-degree
Okay.
shift.
I'm going to peek into this room.
That is the... All right, so you open it up and you see a bed, a really nice carpet draped table with a wash basin and grooming supplies, rugs covering most of the floor, and a raven which starts squawking loudly, which is echoing out into the main hall. Super loudly. All right.
I'm gonna pull out some of the meat that I have and give it to the raven.
So you open it up, walk in, and you're trying to feed this raven. Garrick, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pile straight in and look through into the next room for any writings, any books, journals, anything I can see.
All right, let me see.
Missives,
You're looking
crossword puzzles, a Sudoku.
at V.
Yeah.
If there's a coloring book, Kithras will
W.
take that.
So basically, what you're seeing is a small, strong box that's as you're sort of rifling through stuff underneath a loose floorboard under a rug. You sort of step on it as you're looking around. But this looks like a bunch of clothing and just standard personal effects. This is clearly somebody's bedroom. You don't see any writings or anything. The only table that you guys saw, which would be a little office, was at the landing of the stairs.
So the strong box, is it?
So it was underneath a
Take
little
it, or-
wooden floorboard that you had stepped on and made a little click, click, click sound. You pulled back a rug, lifted it up, and you saw a little strong box there.
Yeah, I'll try and, I suppose I'll just try and pick it and see what's inside
All right. go
straight
ahead and
away.
Try to pick it.
The sleight of hand, isn't it? Yeah. That's an 18.
Nice.
Okay. You hear a little click as you open it up and look. you see that there's 10 precious stones and hundreds of gold and silver.
Okay, I'll pocket the lot.
I mean, I'm not sure you have pockets big enough for hundreds of things, do you?
Well, I'll pocket the gems and no, because I don't think I've got that back.
I'll help pocket.
But I'll take what I can and see if there's any scrolls in there or anything like that.
Yeah, there's no scrolls or anything.
How many gems were there?
10.
I can add them to the party inventory.
Well, I don't know,
10
Garrick. Do you want it
gems.
in the party inventory? You're the one that found it.
That's true. That's
Well,
true.
I'll put it in the party. No, because he's not that dark.
Gotcha.
So you can go in the party inventory.
I don't know. We
So you
But I
said there was
don't
a
think.
table over here that had paper and stuff on it.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got to go back to level 1 as you guys are rifling through this area and trying to placate the raven. So back down on the ground floor. Oh, geez.
You guys hear that alarm? It
Yeah.
sounds like a bird call.
You guys definitely heard the calling of a raven sort of muffled from where you are, as if it's on a different level, but you definitely heard it. What do you guys do?
Lucan is going to use Battle Medic. So as a utilize action, you can expend 1 use of a healer's kit to tend to a creature within 5 feet of yourself. That creature can then expend 1 of its HP dice, and you roll that die. The creature regains a number of HP equal to the roll plus 3.
Nice.
So that's a D10. D10.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
Elemier gets 4 HP back.
Hey, you're alive.
Your eyes open up, just and the last thing you remember, of course, was fire and heat.
Yeah.
I walk over to you and hold up my hand. I say, "Let's go. You're back. Let's go."
Yeah. As soon as Elemier is able to, again, he would cast Healing Hands on himself. Or not
Before you
cast it,
do
but
that,
use it.
Kithris, what are you doing?
Kithris is like if all the spikes are in, Kithris will now be like trying to help get the whatever's Gunnar's brought over to try to help barricade the
Okay,
door.
so you're still like barricading and everything. You hear
Yeah, like
combat outside the door.
Kithris is gonna turn to the others and be like,
Gunnar, stay here
He's
with
still
me.
open his
Elemier, you're alive. That's great. Lucan and Elemier, go
Yes.
upstairs and help the others. We got to get out of here quick. Go figure out what information
Let's
we
go
need, and then
through
we
this
got to
door.
go.
Should we go through this door first and see what's in here?
Yeah.
Kithris is gonna kind of, once it's all barricaded, he's gonna try to be like the last line of defense in case anything gets through.
Right. Okay.
Can Elemier heal himself a little bit now? Or?
Yeah. So Lucan is tending to him, and Elemier, you grasp your holy symbol, or he's calling out to Kiri-Jolith for aid.
Mm-hmm. He's going to use 20.
Nice.
Nice job.
All right, so Gunnar, you walk into that room. We're on first ground level here. And
I would say Lucan would probably cast Remove Curse on Kithris too as soon as he's able to.
And Lucan also is cursed, so I don't know if he wants to hit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
you see a stout wooden door of good repair. That was the entrance, the front room. So we're looking at V here. All right, so this is another reasonably warm and comfortable room. There's no one here. You see what looks to be like a sort of waiting area with wash basin and stuff in this front main area. And then the room off to the side, you see a bit of a sort of a wardrobe with closets and stuff. There's clothes, and you actually see a spell book sitting on the table.
Ooh. Sorry.
I don't have much time to search through everything. I'm just gonna start grabbing. I'll grab that spell book and I'm gonna grab the clothing, everything else I feel that would be valuable that we can maybe use here.
Okay. The clothing
I
looks
would like to grab my armor.
similar to like Osbera Joss's clothes.
Oh,
So not
okay.
cultist clothes.
Huh. All right.
Raid his wardrobe, really annoy him.
Tear up
Yeah,
all his
Take his,
underwear.
yeah.
take his,
Start
take his
packing it.
cummerbund. Take one
Is there
sock.
drawers or anything. So I'm just
So you're
stashing
siphoning
stuff,
through.
finding-
Kithris is digging in there. Lucan, what are you doing?
Lucan is gonna use remove curse on himself.
Okay.
Garrick, I
So-
need you to come down and soil some underwear for me.
Back at Garrick and Sato on level 2. Oh boy, where are you guys? Right here. All right, so Sato, you were saying you were doing what?
I was going to rifle through the table, look through the papers and documents that you said were on it, and see if anything is of importance.
Let's see. I didn't say there was any papers or anything. I said there was a table there. That was the only sort of sitting room and office area.
Oh,
It does have a writing desk, but you don't see any paperwork or anything of any like value at all.
okay. Do the staircases go up further?
Yeah, it goes up one more level, it looks like.
Okay, I'm going to make my way over there and go up another level. Garrick, I'm going upstairs.
All right, Garrick, what are you doing?
Well, as I feel that this is probably room is now a bust. Wouldn't I would guess, because I've looked through most of what
Yeah,
I
you
can
looked through all.
find. I'll bolt upstairs.
All
Swell
right,
up to
let's
level
go
3.
To level 3. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh no.
There we go. Freaking takes forever.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me describe this to you so you know what you're in here. You're in hell now.
So you know how you die.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in a TK situation. What did it sound?
So as you get to the top, you see an open air. You see these beautifully decorated gargoyles on the corners of this thing. You see this massive telescope that seems to be pointing off into the distance. And the storm clouds that the night hag had been summoning seem to just sort of persist. And you can see that the weather is actually starting to get a little bit worse. More clouds are forming, not ominously, but just naturally. And it looks like snow or rain might be coming. You can see your breath as you're breathing out from rushing and everything that's been happening before. Your hearts are beating, and you're sort of looking around, and you just see this freaking telescope. That's just like this massive contraption just standing there.
I'm going to look through it to see what it's looking at.
So I'm going to need you to give me a, let's see, Arcana check.
$15.
You actually recognize this. You've heard about this in some arcane studies in the past. This is called a Farseer of Illusk. And basically, it allows you to see things at incredible distances, i.e. even up into like space itself. You can see the heavenly bodies as they're sort of passing. You can't do that now, of course, because it's completely overcast. But you do figure out, oh, okay, well, this is clearly a Farseer device. I can see things. Let me see if I can like dial this in and figure it out. So I'm going to need you to give me another Arcana check and a Dexterity check. Sleight of hand. Arcana and sleight of hand.
Arcana 2. Sleight of hand 16.
So as you're moving it around with the Arcana, you can't seem to get it to move effectively. There seems to be something sort of blocking it or messing with it or something. Like it just doesn't seem to work for you at all, even though you know what it is.
I'm gonna try one more time
Okay.
before doing something else.
Oh, you won't be able to try it again. I mean, that's you
Oh.
spending time trying to do it. So, Garrick, what are you going to do? You see Sato look at this thing and like run over to it and start messing with it.
Okay. I guess I'll just say to him, has he got anything, and is there a way we can break it?
Oh, we could break it. It's a farseer, but I'm more curious on what it was looking at.
Yeah, I am too. But if you can't get it dialed in, then best we sabotage it and get the hell out.
So as you're saying
Is there
that,
anything
you hear these hatches being ripped open and the gargoyles sort of coming to life and sort of shaking. They stretch out these massive stone wings and turn around toward you guys. Initiative.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go.
we're time to leave.
21.
21.
What the?
They said it was
Let's
time
go.
to go. Right? Like
It
that's
was
the
listening.
entire initiative plan is tease it.
It was like, well, they said. That was weird.
Time to go.
You did your. I'm showing 15 and 12 for initiatives.
I rolled a 21.
I got a 21.
Yeah, it's in the log.
Oh, well, I just started it, so we'll have you guys go first, and then. Well, here, let me just end it. We'll do this one more time. I don't want to cheat you guys out of a good initiative. So you both had 21?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cheating bastards. All right. So, Garrick, you see these gargoyles coming to life as you guys are just sort of having this brief conversation. What do you do?
It's really time to go. Get
I
down
second
them
that.
stairs.
Okay. So you run down to the second level. Sato, what do you do?
Well, I can run 80 feet, so if that gets me further,
Well, it's like
please,
difficult
it'll
terrain
get
as
me-
you're going through this little circle, though. It's not like a straightaway.
Okay.
I dashed down the stairs.
Yeah.
So also difficult terrain. So you get down to the second level. They follow. They're coming down to the second level. So let's go to level 2. Now, at the very bottom, what are you guys doing? You don't really hear anything yet because they haven't yelled out or anything. All you know is that, you guys have been healing each other. You found all this clothes. Garrick, Gunnar is walking out with a bunch of like clothing in his arms and a book under one arm.
Right as soon as we get to second floor. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're not
shout
there
out,
yet.
Run!
Kithris and Lucan and Elemier and Gunnar, what are you guys doing? Because this is happening while you guys are messing with the telescope.
Yeah,
Well, I'm grabbing all that stuff. I grabbed the book. I grabbed the clothing. Is there anything other loose, like
No.
rings or anything? No,
No.
jewelry, anything like that at all? No,
There's like
documents, nothing.
comb and like a soap brush and stuff like that, but nothing else of value.
Okay. I'll just keep going through and go, let's go. And then
You
should
see
be able
him
to
just,
see- aren't they
like he's running out of a department store, just clothes.
With just like
Yeah.
a bunch of princess dresses on his shoulder.
you never know, man.
They'll come in handy later.
Magic
Are we
robe.
shopping now? What the hell?
Yeah, I think.
All right, so
Alright,
we run into
we need to
women.
get down the stairs.
So,
So
Gunnar,
go
are
all
you
the way
going
down
upstairs or downstairs?
If I see them,
You don't.
they're probably going to keep. I don't yet. Do I hear them?
No, not yet.
We do need to get out of here, so.
All right, so
downstairs
we're gonna
would
go.
be
I'm gonna go down.
Okay. You
I'm
go
going down
down,
close.
Kithris. Where are you going?
Look,
Kithris is gonna stand at where the stairs like split to go up and down. He's gonna motion to Lucan and Elemier and be like,
Come on, we gotta go. And then he's gonna start shouting up the stairs. Be like, it's time to go, boys.
and
Yep.
he's gonna be the last one out. He wants to make sure that we get everybody out.
So, Elemier and Lucan, where do you guys go?
running down the stairs.
Okay. So, Kithris, on your turn, you end up going down. So, we're on the second level. You guys are being chased by these 4 gargoyles.
Yep.
What do you do on the second level?
Continue
Go
going
down
down.
to the first,
Okay.
screaming, "It's
And
time to leave! It's time to leave!"
Probably looks pretty comical, actually.
Yeah.
In every
We're all just
language I know.
downstairs.
100%.
it's time to go. It's time to go.
So,
I'll be shouting it out in every language.
so right now, Garrick is not here yet. Sato's not here yet. The 4 of you come down these stairs, and what was, a refined castle is turning into like a proper cavern almost as you're descending these stairs. And there is actually light emanating from the bottom of this staircase, illuminating this massive area within. And what you see at the bottom here is a brightly lit chamber next to these stairs. You see that there's lanterns, one right on the side of the stairs and one across the room to the northwest. You hear water dripping and calling from upstairs. It's time to go. It's time to go. You can just see this is clearly all a rough ground of like a cavern, not something that was intentionally built like the castle above. There seems to be water flooding into this front main area as well. It's about, it looks like it could go pretty deep the closer it gets to the wall, but as it's coming in, it ends almost like an inch high, but then it goes deeper as the natural floor sort of slopes down to the northeast at this point. And that's kind of what you see at the bottom here. You see the cavern extending to the left and right, and a bunch of water.
Kithris would just look at the group and be like,
The Macaulay said that there was an escape route through the water, so I guess it's time to go.
and he would
You think he meant through the water or through the cavern?
So
I
as you
think
guys
he
are
said
talking,
through the water.
Garrick and Sato, you guys run down to the first floor and you can hear sort of the sound of stone hitting stone as something is following and chasing you down. As you get to the first level, you see the front, the actual wooden door that's barricaded. You see it shaking as something is hammering the other side of it, and you're hearing splinters. But you see that it's like barricaded up with a bunch of chairs and tables and all sorts of stuff on that first level. So what do you do from here?
We continue running downstairs since we
Okay.
don't see or hear anyone.
As you guys rush down, you sort of rush in and to almost a crazy calm situation where people are like debating. Like, I don't know. Do you think he meant go in the water, or did he mean just coming down here? And you guys are like, time to go, time to go. Like clearly running from something.
It's really time to go.
Kithris interprets this as we were supposed to go through the water, so he is going to make his way to at least the water's edge here and kind of check it out.
These 5-foot blocks, 10-foot blocks?
So so the measurement has changed. These are 10-foot blocks. As you get to that water, you can see that it is really narrow. I mean, it's not something that you can just walk through. If you're going to go through that, you're going to have to hold your breath and crawl into the water. And you're not even sure if someone your size, Kithris, is going to be able to fit just looking at it. As gargoyles come busting down behind Sato and Garrick. Let's get some initiative.
Maybe would run forward a little bit, but not know which way to go.
Unbelievable! D&D Beyond, you suck. You're making my life... Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. You're awesome. You're beautiful. I love you, D&D Beyond.
Yeah, compliment it first, then yell at it later.
You're the best.
And then, Ryan, do you want me to run Lucan, or do you want to keep doing it?
Jeez.
I'll. It doesn't matter.
I can go back to running him. So it was 19 for
Okay.
Kithris, and
He did use his third level
Nine.
spell slots.
yeah, I marked him off on that little tracking thing I
Okay.
had.
All right, so what was everyone's initiatives?
So it looks like going down the list here, we had 16 for Sato, 19 for Kithris, 16 for Garrick, 13 for
Oh.
Gunnar, and 9 for Lucan, and 11 for Elemier.
9 for Lucan, 11 Elemier. All right, that's it. Let's start. All right, so Kithris, you see, again, it doesn't look like you might even fit at all, but you haven't tried. So you see this sort of crack in the wall, underneath the water where it's leaking out. What do? You hear this sort of tumbling coming from behind as Garrick's just like, it's time to go, it's time to go, it's time to go.
In a very manly way.
I believe it's time to leave.
Does it look like, I guess he's going to, not knowing that there's something behind it, just that they're running down saying it's time to leave. He's going to climb down in here and see if he can get closer.
So as you step in, you can see that you sink down like 2 feet, and there's like about a foot of clearance. So you could probably squeeze into here. So with 3 feet of clearance, 2 feet underwater.
All right, I guess he's going to try to squeeze through.
All right.
We got to go, boys. And
Difficult terrain. Move where you're going to move. Let me show you
Androu.
first what you can move into. It's my personal house. I want to spend some time with you. It's
Thank you.
completely dark. Do you have infravision?
I do.
'Kay.
I can see 60 feet.
So right now you're seeing
that's-
water in a tunnel that's 10, 25 feet long.
I'll take a deep breath and go. So there'd be, for its difficult, so 10, 20, 30 for my difficult. That half.
So
As
you
far
can
as I
either
can
hold
do.
your breath or lift your head
I-
up to the ceiling and
I can
breathe
take
through
it.
there. What's that?
Oh, is there enough I can get up,
Yeah.
stick my head up and breathe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll breathe, and then if I can dash, I'll go out another 30, so it'll be another 10, 20, 30 to get me about there.
Okay.
And
So as you step out, because you have infravision, you see what looks to be like a contained little cavern. There doesn't seem to be any escape, any exit holes or anything. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so you can see everything. Let me describe this for you.
Okay.
So this is,
Looks like a dragon's head.
let's see.
That's not
Yeah,
all
it just
this.
looks like a small little cavern where water is leaking from some underground aquifer into and sort of flooding out into that main room area. But that's kind of all you see. It's just sort of a dark, dank cavern. So Gargoyle A goes next. So he's going to attack Sato from behind. Doesn't even really talk, just the sound of grinding of stone against stone, which is a little bit unnerving. It comes to claw you twice and bite you once. So we'll start with the 2 claws. A 20 to hit, a 9 to hit. So 1 claw rakes your back and it goes to sink its teeth into you, and you're like moving aside, sort of dodging and ducking, and it misses. You take 5 damage from one of the slashing attacks. And Garrick, you're up.
Okay, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I think they're 10-foot blocks.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
So,
but I've got. Yeah, so we were there, so it's what, 5, 10.
I'm looking at 40
15.
where you are now.
Yeah, so. Yeah, because I've got my my long striders still active for an hour. So, yeah, he'll get to there. I guess he doesn't. Does he? Would he know that we had to go through the water? That was what he was told, wasn't
there's
it?
no way.
Any-
I mean, you heard Kithris say, "Let's go in here," but you don't see Kithris anywhere. And give me
No,
a
the
perception
lizard's up.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
he
I
Elemier-
just thought
standing next to Kithris when the Macaulay said that we had to, that there was an escape
escape through the water.
Elemier would have seen him go through, and he would be like, "Hey, he went through that area over there. You have to squeeze through."
Give me a perception
Disappeared
check,
behind that.
Yeah.
Garrick.
21.
So just as you're moving, because this is just sort of what you normally do, you're like glancing down at the well-lit floor, and you're seeing lizard footprints and those frog footprints going off to the left, but only frog footprints going off to the right. And you see that water, and Elemier just told you that Kithris just went into the water to the north.
All right. So the lizards went to what, the north, did they, or up?
So
And
basically, muddy footprints are from only the frog people are going in this direction, but there's all sorts of muddy footprints going up in this direction.
okay, so I'll just shout to Elemier that the Bakali tracks lead towards, and I'll head.
You're shouting
5,
to Elemier,
10,
like in his face.
15,
Yelling
20,
in my ear.
25, and I imagine it's difficult terrain here. So 30, 40
You're splashing
to
through
there.
a couple inches.
to there. Yeah. Oh, right. Well, I'll end up there, and I'll shout to Elemier that the footprints lead, Bakali's footprints lead this way.
You hear sort of shouting, echoing into your cavern, Kithris, about the Bakali's footprints going this way, but you don't know what this way means. All right, so Sato, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to take the opportunity attack and 5, 10, 15. Actually, wait, no.
13 to hit.
5, 13. Has it been more than 8 hours?
8 hours? No.
Yeah,
We're
your
still
nature
within
goes up
one.
still.
Yeah. It missed.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20.
So Elemier,
25.
Gunnar, and Lucan, you guys have no idea what they're running from, but they are just booking it out of the way. And Gunnar and Lucan, you sort of look behind and you see 4 massive gargoyles just raking their way down, rushing as fast as they can down the stairs toward you two. As Garrick and Sato are just like, wah!
Bye.
Crazy. All right, Gargoyle B. 5, 10, 15, 20. What is their full move here? Speed 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he can get here, and he's going to attack Lucan. First claw, 23 to hit. That's 5 damage. Second claw, 14 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah.
For Lucan?
His AC is only 14.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was higher.
We got to get him gooder armor because
So
I
that's
think the
5 as
default-
well. You guys have been
It's
like in
like
a
a
constant state of motion, so it's not like you've had a whole bunch of time lately.
I know, but like, yeah, I think the starting equipment for the 2024 is like a chain shirt, so your AC only ends
Right.
up being 14. Like, you don't get
Right.
full chainmail or anything.
Does he
The-
not have a shield either?
I don't think he does, and if he
From
does, it's not
behind,
a
from behind, you took another bite,
buttons.
which was 5 more. So
Oh,
that's
he does,
15
and it is-
total damage.
Jeez. Okay. Lucan is not looking good.
Gunnar, you're up.
The guys. Shit.
Good luck. And then you just run after.
Yeah. I got my robes in my book.
Just like bloomers are dropping
And
on
I'm
the ground.
high-stepping
And
it too. I'm high stepping it, so I'm just following these guys. Are these
Oh,
how big are the squares again?
10.
Are they 10?
Yeah.
I'm gonna dash. Would that put me right here?
Oh, I have no idea. Let's see. 13. What's your full move?
That's 40, so I can 80 for
So-
a dash.
I mean, realistically, you could be like kitty corner to Garrick right here if you want.
Okay.
All right, so you just like charge by Garrick. Now you're finally getting this look at Gunnar as he's running up to you as you're moving. You sort of look back, and he's got clothes all in his arms, just like this big pile. Gargoyle C. Oh boy.
Gone shopping?
Gargoyle C is going to attack Lucan. Poor guy's not here to fight. 9 to hit misses.
and
Second claw comes
misses.
out at 11 to miss, and the bite comes in at 16. 5 damage as it bites you.
Yeah, he is not looking hot, boys. Yeah, the problem is that he's got a negative dex modifier, so he's, even though he's got the chain and a shield, he's
Yeah.
got, it's not helping him.
Elemier, you're up.
You hear Lucan like, like he's just getting pummeled.
I
here.
declare.
We said
Let's see.
run.
He calls out. He's like, I've always depended upon the kindness of strangers. Get your asses back here.
Nope.
Elemier is going to rush down to Lucan and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay, good, because we're
At, you know what? He'll do second level, which is 48 plus 2. So he heals him 23 HP.
Nice.
yeah, that's good because he was down to like being grim.
Yeah.
It's not good.
All right.
Anything else for Elemier?
And then just trying to like grab him and pull him to his feet and be like, we have to flee. I saw Kithris go through the water up here to the north, but everybody else seems to be running to the other direction, northwest apparently. I do not know which way to go, to be honest. And then do I have any movement left? Probably, right?
Yeah, I think you only moved like 16 feet.
Yeah. Can't really do anything though for my bonus action. Yeah, that's. I will just run back. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna like stand next to Lucan, and then if anybody tries to attack him, I can stop them with my ability.
Nice. Yes. Being a
Yeah.
paladin. That's good. All right.
Yeah.
Gargoyle D comes rushing up, but he can't attack. Lucan, you're up.
Running sounds like a great idea. He is going to.
Yes.
I'm trying to decide if he would swing his mace at this thing. Probably. I think he's just going to swing his mace at the one that's directly in front of him and then try to beat feet.
Okay.
So it's a +4 to this. So 15.
Hits.
And it is 1d6 plus 1. For 2.
All right. You
2
as
damage.
little
And it
as
is,
you damage you did, you think it did less.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning.
Yeah.
So, is the damage type, if that makes a difference.
It does.
And he is yeah, he'll still take the opportunity attack because he's like, yep, running is the good option. So he's
There's
gonna
2 opportunity attacks coming your way. The first one,
Yeah.
7 to hit, it misses. The second one, I'm just gonna roll the same guy. 19. So you take 5 damage from an
19,
opportunity attack.
20, 25, 30, I think is about. No, I was only 20. I can go more. Ha ha ha. Yeah, he will. I'm just kind of like trying to guesstimate it off the thing. So yeah, that's about 30. So
I
he's-
believe I
he's-
can use Sentinel.
Yeah,
Sentinel.
you can.
Yeah. So if he gets hit while he's within 5 feet of me, I can.
Oh, no,
attack
not
the
on a
creature.
reaction. I'm not going to do that. On a regular
okay.
attack. Yeah. Well,
Okay,
no, it's
I
an
gotcha.
attack. It's an attack. Yeah, go ahead. Did you use any of your reactions on your turn? Because we're still in that first round.
No.
Okay.
No. And then it gets reduced to 0 if I do hit it for
It's
the rest
moved.
of the current turn.
The current round, you mean?
Gonna be it says hold on, sorry.
Until it's
16 to hit.
16 hits.
It's gonna
And it should
be
reduce speed until
11.
Nice. Slashing, right?
And then yes, I'm gonna drop a first level spell slot for Divine Smite on there.
Not on a reaction. This isn't a full attack. This is you reacting. So you don't have
That's
anything
right, yeah.
but a
Okay.
reaction. So 11
yeah, sure.
slashing, and it seems to have not even done that much. As you hack at the stone in front of you. Okay, so that was Lucan. You did your 2 moves, or you did your attack and move?
Attack and move,
Anything else
yep.
on your turn?
Nope.
All right, Kithris, you're in a dark tunnel.
And
You hear
I am
combat.
confident that I hear combat. I can't see any viable exits or anything else.
Are you going to spend
Here.
time looking around? Because you just moved in.
I mean, I would spend like my action, I guess, and be like, yeah, if there's nothing here, then I'll move back. And if you want to like say that's an action to, well, like however you want to do it, because he would look around to make sure like
What's your
this is
passive
not.
perception?
It's low. That's the problem. It's
I
12.
did say something about the water, though. You're right.
Okay. As you're looking around, you don't really see anything.
But I think also hearing combat, he would want to make sure his friends are okay. So he's like, nope, I don't see anything. But he'll go back and then we'll deal with whatever combat is. Then we can maybe come back in here. So he would move back. So are we saying that the perception was an action, or is that
No.
we're just taking it
No,
on
you
my
just
passive?
glanced.
Okay. So I can make it if 30 will get me back out to where I was before to here.
You see the group. Most of them are running toward the northwest, and Elemier is standing off, and there's 2 gargoyles right in front of him that you can see.
I'll
What
be getting out
the?
of here quickly.
As long as I've still got an action and a bonus action left, I will conjure up my produce flame.
Well, that
and
movement was
throw it.
difficult terrain, right?
Oh, it was. You're correct. So I do not have that anymore. So yeah, we're good. He'll just be like, "Where are those the Oh my gosh!" And then, like,
Okay,
he's
so
just
this
like, "No, it's
gargoyle appears next to Elemier and attacks. So the first claw comes in at a 7. You parry it off. The second one is 17. Does that hit?
No.
Rakes across your shield, making this sort of sound. 24 to hit. The bite comes in, just sinking into your arm for 5 damage.
Okay.
Garrick, you're up.
Okay.
I need to help him out.
I think we do.
I'll be able to get out
I'm
of here
gonna
just
move
fine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Do you
30,
have
30.
any means of vision, Garrick?
Yeah, I've got dark vision 60 feet.
So 10, 20, 30. No one else, no other human, well, no one this far can see this anyway. Only Garrick can. So you see what look to be stairs descending into darkness.
Right. Is Gargoyle A in some? Can I see? He's over 60 foot, but is he in the dark or is he in a full
Gargoyle
light?
A is in light. Let me see if you have a line of sight here real quick. Yeah,
And you said there
he's
was
93 feet
light
away from you.
somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
there right now there's a
lucky I-
lantern against the wall right here, and there's a lantern
Uh-huh.
right up next to Garrick right now.
So one.
Okay,
Perhaps
I'm gonna-
piercing damage.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at him because it's a heavy crossbow. It's 100-foot range.
Is that the medium range or the long range?
That is the first range
Oh,
slot
nice.
for it. So yeah, it's 100 foot. So I'll take a shot at it. Now, am I considered in darkness?
No, not right
No,
now.
you're standing right
Or
next to the
not.
torch.
Oh no, because I'm right next to a torch. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just take a shot
Okay.
at it.
19 hits.
So that's 19 to hit. Oh, and he's next to Elemier, isn't he? So
Yeah.
I'll get a.
Nice. That's a hell of a sneak attack.
So that's.
So hold on,
That's
I gotta do
8 to
damage
hit.
separately because the piercing damage is not going to be the same.
Well, I think it'll all be piercing damage because the sneak attack is
Right.
piercing
Right.
as well.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's
So what's the total?
that.
Well, to be fair, I doubt the gargoyle saw it coming.
It's true.
So
So that's 9 in total.
Okay.
Piercing.
So you see it hit him and sort of shatter and drop down and fall down those stairs. You definitely know you hit him, but for some reason it just didn't affect the stone like you thought it would.
Okay. And I'll shout out, "This way, this way, lads."
All right, Sato, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to move. Gotta take it off the ruler. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast Gargoyle A.
Okay.
16 hit.
16 hits. What
This
type
might
of damage
actually
is that, by
affect
the way?
Force.
Force.
Nice. 4.
And I'm going to 21 to hit. That hits. And
4 more.
it does 4 more psychic, or not psychic, force.
Yeah. So you're throwing these massive blasts. They're like arcing across over Gunnar and Lucan's head and blasting, smashing into this gargoyle. He doesn't even move as it's sort of hitting the stone and washing over him. You're seeing tiny little chunks flying off of him with both blasts, but he just doesn't make any sounds or anything. It's a little unnerving. Just that sort of sound of stone on stone is movement. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that is all.
All right, Gargoyle B is going to take his attacks on Elemier. Comes in for the first attack with a 20 to hit, 5 damage. The second attack comes in, you parry it off with your longsword. The bite comes in, 19 to hit.
Yep.
And he sinks his teeth in your arm for 5 damage. That's
I am
Gargoyle
not looking good.
B. Gunnar, you're up.
All right, I see my shiny friend. I don't know where he's at. I'm gonna set that stuff down. I'm gonna wrap the book in the ropes right here. Just
Okay.
set it down out of the water, and then I'm gonna dash back.
Okay.
So what do you think, right, Robert?
Let's see, you were right there. Oh, sorry, right here. So you can get next to them, but you won't be able to attack or anything.
Okay. I am raging, so I'm gonna use a bonus to rage.
All right. Gargoyle C is going to attack
Sorry, man.
Elemier. Comes in for the bite. You bring your
if I go
shield up and he
down.
gets a mouthful of shield. He comes in with his claw trying to rake around the backside. You smack his arm away
Lay on
with your
hands.
sword. The second claw comes in. And he's just raking right across your armor, but not breaking through your defenses. Elemier, you're up.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I got a jet. I think he's gonna use a Misty Step and just jump right out of there. That's what he was gonna do.
Okay, make sure you guys are marking off the abilities if it's
The way
a
she would have called that
spell or
out.
something.
I did say I was gonna get out of there real soon, but
It's all right.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
can
know what
take
that
their
meant.
licks before they run.
yeah,
I know,
I'm almost out of like HP, so that I gotta do it. And that's gonna be 60 feet.
Brutal,
So-
man.
basically back to where Gunnar just was.
Well, he can only go to where he
So-
can see, right?
Oh, that's true.
Because he
so
has
you'd have to
no
range.
idea. Well, that's not true because you were in there before.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm out.
Anything else?
That's a bonus action. Let's see. I'm gonna use. No, that's a bonus action as well. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, Gargoyle D.
Actually, no. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead. I'm gonna cast a cantrip on Gargoyle A. And because they've already taken damage, it goes to 2d12. That's a Wisdom saving throw.
Gargoyle A. What's
So
the
Elemir's
DC?
like, Kiri-Jolith, toll thy doom.
What's the difficulty?
Wisdom 13.
13. Okay, he does not make it.
All right, so that's gonna be 2d12 damage.
You feel the power of Kiri-Jolith surge into you as you throw this toll at this gargoyle. I don't see the damage. 11.
It's gonna be 11 damage. 11 necrotic damage.
Necrotic. Okay. So it blasts into him. You see him stagger a little bit, and rocks sort of tumble off of him from where the blast struck him. But he's still up and moving.
Yeah.
All right, Gargoyle D
These guys are-
moves down, surrounding on the other side of Gunnar, and he's going to attack. First with the 2 claws, 18 to hit. What's your armor
Hits.
class?
15.
I will spend my reaction on this round to throw up my psionic shield around Gunnar.
And what's the range on that?
Don't believe it has a range. It just it says 30 feet.
Yeah, you
It's
can't do that.
within 30 feet. Oh, I'm not close.
All right,
Okay.
so from the first claw, you take 5 damage. This is slashing. The second attack
So halved, right? Because
for
you're
him.
raging.
Yeah.
The second
So
attack
that's
comes
2 or
in and
3?
you parry it off. The bite comes down,
2.
16 to hit, so you take 5 more damage. This is piercing. And Lucan,
So it would all be half down to 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
each hit. Lucan, you're up.
Lucan is going to grab his holy symbol, call out to Mishakal, and say, Mishakal, blind them with your light, and he will cast his sacred flame on Gargoyle D. It's a Dex 14 save.
He does not
And
make
then in the
it.
background, you hear, blinded by the light.
Oh,
You
boy.
just, hey, one of us has to be stupid, and it's going to be me.
Okay.
So it's going to be 12 radiant damage as you see this,
Nice.
just column of light from Mishakal just and envelops D.
Sort of
Incandescent.
like lights up the room, chasing all the shadows away, and just blasts down upon him. It just sort of pushes him down onto the ground for a minute as he stretches his stony legs and wings. You just hear that stone crunch sound, that scraping stone on stone sound. Anything else, Lucan?
He's going to yell at Gunnar. He's like, it's time to go. And he will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to start heading back.
All right.
Follow
Kithris
the
is up.
party. Kithris is going to come forward 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll go here. And same thing. Gunnar, it's time to go. Stop playing with the stone doggies. And he will pull out his produce flame and hurl it at D.
Okay.
And that is big bucks, no whammies. 14.
It blasts against his back, but doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's fine. He's trying. He's doing his best. That'll be it for his turn.
All right. Gargoyle A blocks off Gunnar's exit and attacks him.
Am I now within?
Comes
I'm
in
now
for a
within the
bite.
30 feet of Gunnar, though, correct? Yeah,
30 feet,
25.
yeah.
Maybe Gunnar could jump
The
over
claw
them.
comes. The claw gets you. He wouldn't be able to jump over him. And the second claw gets
Yeah.
you. So you take 2 damage from both of those. So 4 damage total. Garrick, you're up.
Okay. I will reload my crossbow as I make my way. 10, 15, 20. I'm going to go half speed so that I'm doing it stealthily.
So hold on. You went down those stairs into here.
Yeah, do you want me to roll for stealth? Because I want to do it stealthily just in case.
Yeah, you'll definitely need to do that. So as you're slowly moving down, doing your best to stealth and be sneaky, you actually see with your infravision, because it's completely dark in here, there's a wooden crank-powered crane hanging off of a cliff. And it's just sort of sitting there all the way, like ropes going into darkness down on the other side of the cliff at the edge. So let me open this up so you can see it. So there's a cliff edge right there, and this crane device just perched right here with a rope going down into darkness.
Okay. So do you want me to roll stealth? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm classed as invisible if I'm in the dark for anything that requires infravision to see me.
Nice.
I don't know if
I was going to make a smart aleck remark just saying everyone in darkness is invisible, but wow!
26.
26 stealth roll.
So I really am invisible.
Yeah. Jeez. You are the darkness. You're Batman.
I am darkness.
I'm Batman. All right, so is that your
with
full...
a Scottish accent? Yeah, that's it.
That's
because I'm not going to ruin my stealth roll by doing that.
It's pretty badass. So you're at the bottom of stairs, and you see another cliff dropping off with a crane on the far end. All right, Sato, you're up.
Okay.
You see Garrick disappeared into darkness.
Oh, can I reload my crossbow while I'm doing it?
Yeah.
While I'm sort of moving down. Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm going to attack Gargoyle A. 11 misses. 18 hits. That is... My dice really love 4.
So this is force damage, right?
Yep.
You're throwing it, just blasts against him. He doesn't even seem bloodied. Anything else on your turn?
That is all.
All right, Gargoyle B moves in to block even more, and he attacks. Comes in with a bite. You parry it off with your massive axe. The first claw comes in to attack with a 14 to hit. You parry it off. The second claw comes in with a 21, raking you. You take that 5 damage, which is 2. And Gunnar, you're up.
Oh boy. Can I pummel my way out of that?
No, you can't move through enemy's territory.
I'm attacked. I could probably use my great club, and that does a push. You can push the creature up to 10 feet straight away from you if it's larger or smaller. If I hit,
that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Which one are you attacking? The D is right in front of you. A is kitty corner.
So if I push, I guess the guy straight in front of me. This not A.
Yeah, it'd be
is that D.
Yeah.
Like the D. All right.
You're gonna hit with your D. Gross.
Yeah.
I'd move 10 feet too.
Okay.
Push that D.
Yeah, with my big wooden club. All right. Oh, I think I pushed him.
Is that a natural 20? Oh, it's a 16.
No, it's a modifier. So
pull your club up and just Casey Jones that thing, man. Just smack him. Give me some damage. This is blunt.
Okay. Great clubs. I can't do much. Oh, not bad. 10.
You hit him, but really the point of this was that you sent him staggering back 10 feet.
Yes.
Just.
All right. And now, bye. I'm running. So
okay. So A and B is going to get an opportunity attack first.
Okay. Do your best.
I was running.
So you take 5 damage, so 2 from A. B
I got so
attacks.
fine, Bubba.
14 to hit, I think is a miss. And then if you pass D, you're going to be attacked by him too.
Okay, do it. I just need to get away through here.
Ooh, yeah. So you take another 5 damage.
2. All right. Okay. I'm moving, so I can't dash. Can I still dash or no?
No, you attacked. You just have your move.
Okay, so I can move 40 though, right?
I mean, what's your move?
It's 40.
40?
while he's raging.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, here, let's just do this. I mean, you could get to like right here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
All right, so they're like scraping and cutting at you, and you're just fighting on your way out, trying to knock their hands away, just running. And now Kithris. Oh, Kithris. Gargoyle C comes flying right at you. You see him glide down these stairs, his wings spread out.
Sure, chicken shit, just keep going.
Everyone needs to take a hit. He comes down to sink his teeth in you, 13 to hit. You parry it off. The first claw comes down, 15 to hit. What's your armor class?
17.
The second claw comes down, 17 to hit. You take 5 damage as it scrapes you.
Okay.
Elemier, you're up.
All right. Elemier is going to, as a bonus action, just use the rest of his lay on hands, which was, I think he has 5 left on himself. And then he's going to run.
So can you see in the darkness? You're an elf.
Yes, elf.
So you see that there's a huge cliff at the bottom of these stairs, and there's a big old crane on the far side of it.
Is there a rope descending from the crane?
Yeah.
Is that rope within reach of the cliff? Like, could you like
It's
stand
like
next
over
to the
here.
cliff and grab the rope?
Yeah, because the rope is on the crane, and the crane is like right here, sort of perched over the cliff, and the rope's going down into whatever's down there.
There's our exit.
Is that your full move there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Gargoyle D rushes towards Kithris, attacks. So first claw comes in, strikes you for 5 damage. Second claw comes in, strikes you for 5 damage. The bite comes in, and you parry off the bite after they're clawing at you. Just like, oh, what? Doing your best to get away from them. Lucan, you're up.
Lucan is going to cast another.
Oh, Kithris, you are hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm aware. Thank you.
I saw it, Adam.
No, I'm just seeing it. That's my reacting.
Yeah, and I think Lucan understands. Because he was cursed, and so is everybody else, and Kithris is still cursed, and Lucan feels helpless because there is nothing that Lucan can do, because he is out of 3rd level spell slots to remove curse. So he is just gonna cast a sacred flame on the gargoyle and pray that Mishakal is kind. So on Gargoyle C, that's right here in front of him. It's a Dex 14 save.
He does not make it. Light sort of emanates from the cave ceiling, dropping down, just smashing into him. How much damage?
13 on 2d8.
That's
which
a
is
really
not
good
bad.
hit.
Almost max damage. Yeah.
Yeah, so it bashes him. You see rock pieces flying all over. You sort of shield your face a little bit as one goes flying past. Anything else for Lucan?
And then he's gonna go another 30. So that'll put
So
him.
can Lucan see in the darkness?
No, but you said that there was a torch here, correct?
Yeah, a little lantern. You can grab it if you want, but it's completely dark in this area here.
Yeah, he'll run to the lantern, and seeing that it's dark, he'll grab the lantern.
Okay.
That'll
You
be it
see
for his turn.
Elemier, and the light reveals Garrick standing at the bottom of the thing.
It probably wouldn't. Garrick's probably still invisible. Like, just like we don't
Well,
even
I mean,
see
lantern
him.
light goes pretty far. I mean, it's going to illuminate that whole
True.
staircase. So, anything else for Lucan?
Nope.
Gargoyle.
He's just praying that Mishakal will protect his friends.
Oh no, Kithris, you're up.
Kithris is going to unleash his
Disengage.
breath weapon. No, I got this. Don't you worry about it. Breath weapon, and the cone's only going to be 15. Yeah, but I guess if I do a line, I can get if I it's a 15-foot cone or a 30-foot line. So could I pick up A, B, and C, and Misty, or are those my two options? I can do C and D with the
You can
cone,
lean
or
over a
A,
little
B,
bit and
and
get them all.
Perfect. Let's do that. I'm going to take in a deep breath and just go. And you see this breath weapon goes flying out there. It's a Dex 13 save.
All right, so we'll do C first. Dex 13 does not make it. D. Oops. Dex 13 does not make it. A makes it, and B
Well, they're still going to take half on a fail.
Makes
so,
it.
Or on a success.
All right, so the first two didn't make it. The last two did make it. Go ahead and give me some damage.
Now this is where I pray to Mishakal for good damage die here.
Should pray to Kiri-Jolith then.
I should pray to anybody who's going to listen at this point. 7. It's not horrible, but 7 on 2d10.
The first
it's not,
two take
it's better
7.
than rolling 2 ones.
Flames completely surround them as if they're in a kiln or something. And the last two take 3 damage.
And then I will use my final draconic door to be like, bad doggy, and I will pop 60 feet back.
Oh no, Gunnar, you're it. You're the last one again.
He ran off. And I still haven't used my movement, so I'm actually going to move my 60 and pop up here next to Sato and be like, what the hell did you do? And then we'll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Stairs are difficult terrain. Keep that in mind.
Okay. So yeah, but I mean, I'll start down the stairs here.
Okay. So you see, you have infravision, right?
I do.
Okay. Yeah. So you see that cliff with the crane as well. All right. Gargoyle A. He's gonna jump off that last step and glide. So that's 10, 20, 30.
Excuse me, and
5.
glide.
Glide. He has wings, yeah. And he's going to
We
attack
have to fight these.
Gunnar.
But he's a rock.
He's the rock.
He's a magic rock.
Gunnar,
No.
you parry off the first claw attack. The
He's a
second
magic
one comes in. You parry that as well. The last one comes in for a bite. You bring your club up and you just nails onto the end of the club, yanking it back out. Defend completely against him. Garrick, you are up.
I'll check out below. 5, 10,
Bye.
15, 20, 25, 30.
So you
And I'll
can
start
see
defending.
into darkness, and what you see is sort of mist
More
following you guys. You haven't really noticed it because it's been all dark, but when you look down, you can see the mist falling off the edge of this cliff and complete like a pillow of cloud below you as this rope descends into this mist.
So I will grab the rope and start to descend. I don't know. I've got 45 feet left of movement, so I'm going to try and book it down.
Wow.
Right.
Okay. You grab the rope and you just disappear from everyone's sight. I'll tell you what you see on your next turn. Sato.
Okay.
What?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast A.
Oh, okay.
First
Ooh.
one is 23 to hit. The second
Yeah.
one is 22 to hit.
Nice. So for each,
It takes
4 and 6. 10 damage. So the two blasts burst rock off of his wings. Gunnar, you have to sort of like move your head and blink as the rocks are sort of showering across you as well. But he's
5,
seems to be bloodied. If you could
guys are-
have a stone statue be bloodied.
These guys are tough.
5, 10, 15, 20,
So difficult terrain stairs.
30, right there.
Okay, so you only see like 50 feet. Who has the lantern? Lucan. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So you see the edge of a cliff going down into darkness. And you sort of notice now that with the light sort of shining, there's a little bit of mist sort of like falling down these stairs. And it must be coming from that, that little sort of water pool area. But you didn't notice it in the full light. But now that it's sort of dim light, you're actually kind of seeing a little bit of mist falling down. And it looks like it just falls over the cliff. You don't see any rope or crane at this point with your eyes. Wait, do you have infravision? Or are you human?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm human.
Gargoyle B. He's up here, so he can just jump and glide all the way to Gunnar and attack. First claw comes down, 20 to hit, you take 5 damage. Second claw comes down, 24 to hit, you take 5 damage. And he comes in for the bite, 22 to hit, and clenches his teeth on your forearm and rips your arm back. That's 5 more damage. So that's 6 damage total with your rage.
Got it.
And then Gunnar, you're up.
So I did leave my stuff here.
On
So
the ground, yeah.
yeah, can I still dash and pick that up, or
Yeah, you're
least
going to
get to the
provoke
boss.
2 opportunities.
roll?
All right. So B comes in for a slash. 15 to hit misses. A comes in for his opportunity. 14 misses. All right.
Okay.
So you turn around,
Nice.
reach down,
So-
scoop up the bundle, and just start running. So you're also running into darkness, and you can see just the very edge of a cliff right about here. Oh, I thought I selected it. Right about here, and you see mist sort of falling down from behind you. Those stairs are difficult terrain when you're counting.
Okay.
So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45 is where you are right now.
Okay.
So,
So 5
55, 65, 70, 75, 80. I mean, realistically, you could get to right here if you wanted with your full, if you have a 40
Alright.
move.
Yeah. So I'll just
All right. Gargoyle C's turn. He's going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then 5, 10, 15,
Yeesh.
20, 25, 30. He's going to get between you two.
hey boys.
Elemier, you're up. He's just like.
Jeez. I think Elemier's just gonna run. He's gonna try to get down to the. He's gonna be like, everybody. There's a rope that leads all the way down somewhere, presumably below the castle. We must go down. And he's
You
gonna
saw
run
them
up-
fly, right?
Huh?
You saw them fly, right?
Don't put ideas in anybody's head. Maybe
I
they have
know
a certain
someone-
range of
They're
operation.
already there.
Mm.
All right, so
Planting
we're in
ideas
combat,
is
so let's-
impossible if the idea is already in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna go as far as he can and get a hold of the rope and jump down.
The rope is over near Garrick.
Oh. Well, he has 70 feet of movement total. So,
Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah. You go over there. You can just, are you going to grab the rope and go down?
yep.
Okay. Gargoyle D. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, Gargoyle C is going to take his opportunity on you as you run. 13 misses.
Yep.
All right, so Gargoyle D moves to block off Lucan partially. Lucan, you're up.
Lucan can still get around on the south side of D,
Yeah, it's
correct?
just 2 opportunity attacks he's going to have to deal with.
Yeah. What if he went here and just kind of skirted around here? Could I keep just the 1 opportunity attack?
If you're going to stop your move there,
One.
then yeah. It would just be C that would attack you.
Right, probably. Yeah.
You couldn't go like above C.
No.
So, a couple of questions. Can I see Gunnar from where I'm at? And how rough does Gunnar
Yes.
look?
He's down. Let's see how far those steps are. That's 9. Where is 1? So it's 5 feet. Wait, is that? Yeah, 5 feet. So he's down 5 feet and at the edge of darkness to you.
Okay. If I disengage, I don't take any opportunity attacks, correct?
Yeah. It's just half
Wait,
your move.
So he'll
How-
And just keep
hold
in
up,
mind
hold
that
up.
the stairs are difficult terrain, so that would be 4 times move.
If C took an opportunity attack on Gunnar, how would it be able to use a second reaction on the same round?
Yes, you
That's
wouldn't.
true too.
Oh,
But Lucan's not thinking that. But thank you for bringing that up because I would have definitely tried to.
So I can get if all the way to the stairs would be 20, and then I could get on the same stairs, Kithris. So he'll disengage, make it around to here.
Well, from there, you wouldn't be provoking anyone anyway. So, because you'd still be within reach of D.
But I use my action to disengage. He'll take
Okay.
bonus action. Look at Kithris with sad eyes and be like, "Once I remove the curse, I can heal you." And then he'll look at how rough does Gunnar look? Because Gunnar was taking a lot of.
I mean, it's hard to
hits. I
tell.
know from the
He's
past.
down 10 feet into darkness from you. So, with your lantern, you really just
he'll
can't tell.
do it anyway. He
Can I
will.
tell him,
he'll
add
do
a character. I've got 17 hit points left out of 55.
Yeah, he'll pop a let's go first level. Oh, we'll go second level. We haven't used any second level slots yet. He'll do a second level cure wounds. So it's
What's the range on that?
4v4.
You don't have to touch him?
Or not cure wounds,
30.
sorry, healing word. 60-foot range on healing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he'll healing word, and it'll be casting it at second level, so 44 plus 7. So you'll get 17 back. You'll double what you're currently at. I will.
Healing word got a lot stronger.
Yeah, healing word got a big bump, and so did like spare the dying. Spare the dying has range now, where before it was touch. Now it's got a range of 15 feet. So
you gave me 17?
Yep, you got back 17.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's as far as I can move, and action bonus action. So yep, I think that's all that Lucan's got.
All right. Kithris, you're up.
Kithris is not sure what to do at this point because it's all bad.
Just go, you're cursed.
Yeah, he'll if I'm not going to provoke an opportunity attack, he will withdraw. Yeah, I will. Out of D and C, which one looks like there are more chunks of pebbles missing out of it?
There's really no way to tell. They both look pretty bad, but neither of them seem bloodied.
I will
Not even worth it.
throw another produce flame. That'll be action bonus action, and throw it at D, and then I will take my 30 down the stairs.
Roll to hit.
So it'd be half to get down to the base of the stairs. Or actually, yeah, I can get to about here, I think, because if that's difficult. 10, 25, I can get probably about here. And that'll be it. And he's like, "We gotta go, boys!"
or we got to kill these things.
Did you say you're throwing to produce flame?
Yeah,
Do you
because
need
it's
a
a
roll to hit?
bonus action to summon it.
Do you need a roll to hit?
Oh, I do. Thanks. I'm not even. That's how I'm like, I'm just trying to not die right this second, so I
feel
didn't
you.
even consider.
Definitely understand.
16 to hit.
Hits.
He's still gonna try. Kithris is never gonna just run. He's gonna try to go down swinging. That would be 8
Wow,
fire.
that's a good hit.
D.
He does seem bloodied. If stone can be bloodied.
There's bigger chunks missing out of it now.
He just forcibly, like, the body like moves back from the blast. All right. Anything else?
Anybody got boulders? Can you create a rock slide, meteor swarm?
He's just like listing off spells.
Meteor
He's
swarm.
heard people. He's just heard people say these things. He's
Right.
like,
You have a book.
Anybody go fish? You got any twos? What are we?
Oh, fish. All right.
I've
Anything
got
else
a
for your
big
turn?
book wrapped up in ropes.
You can't even read, Gunnar.
All right. So Gargoyle A is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and stop there. And then Garrick, you're up. So, Garrick,
Attack.
let's describe what Garrick sees. Because he's the first one
Living
into
hellscape.
this cloud of
not good.
death. All right. I mentioned
Make
those
it sound
dragons
so nice.
before, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh.
So this is complete darkness. As you're going down here, your infravision is sort of skewed initially by that lantern blaring into here, but as you're sliding down the rope into the darkness, you sort of shake your head and your eyes adjust once again, and you see room 10. Does that explain it? All right, so you see mist falling off
that
of the
explains
cliff and filling up. As you stand there, it's about 3 feet high of mist, all in this entire area that you're sort of standing in. As you fall down, or slide down, you're right about there. So you still had some movement, I think, from your last turn, right?
Yeah, I had 45 feet left,
So
but
you
I'm
hit the
assuming
ground.
most of that's going down the rope.
Yeah, so that's 15 feet of the drop-off that you slid down.
Well, I'd move over to one of the walls with my remainder of movement for that turn. I'd probably move to about here.
Okay.
With the remainder of my movement for that turn, and just see what I could see straight away.
Yeah, it
if I
looks like
can't see any movement,
there's no movement or anything. There's 3 different break-offs in front of you in the darkness, and just that 3 feet layer of mist on the ground.
okay. In that case, I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then try and hide.
Okay.
So I'll roll a
Just like
stealth.
kneel down into the mist. Predator
Yeah.
it.
and aim back up at the. If I see no movement coming from down the corridors immediately, I'll aim for
Yeah, you don't.
what's on the sort of cliff top.
Okay.
So that's a 21
Nice. Well, that's sleight of
a-
hand.
stealth. Oh, sorry, was it? Oh, that one. 18.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll just wait there and cover people if they make it down.
Nice. So, moving and stealthing, that's going to be your full turn, so you're not readying an action, correct?
No, I'm not readying an action.
Okay.
I'm just sort of
So
moving,
s-
stealthing, and
Right.
Hide.
All right. Sato, you're up.
Okay, so right here is where I'm going to originate my spell. Just so that you're aware.
Is it a
I'm
fireball?
going to. I'm Warlock, not Wizard.
This man's fabulous fireball.
No, I'm going to use Hunger of Hadar, which casting time is 1 action range, or it's a 20-foot sphere,
That's huge.
and you open up a gateway to Far Realms, a region infested with unspeakable horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of darkness appears, centered on a point with range and lasting for the duration, which duration is 1 minute, with concentration. The
I
sphere
think
is
you would do it
difficult.
like behind you though, right? It
The
wouldn't be
sphere is
interesting.
The sphere is difficult terrain and is filled with strange whispers and slurping noises, which can be heard up to 30 feet
Big
away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within it have the blinded condition. Any creature that starts its turn within the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn there must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage from otherworldly tentacles.
Oh my
So are you
gosh! So,
centering it right
is there a way
there
to
so
protect
that-
you and Lucan from this?
Yeah, you just center it
Mhm.
downward.
Or are you just making
'Cause
casting it? Are you casting it like behind so that we're not centered in it? Like trying to center it
Actually,
here?
yeah.
I put it
or-
right where you said you wanted it centered. Do you want it moved?
Actually, yeah. Yeah,
I would
let's have it
imagine
so
you
that
would.
only the gargoyles are inside it, fully inside it.
Well, fully inside it would mean that Lucan is in it. I assume you wouldn't want Lucan in it, right?
No.
Because then he would have to deal with that. Okay, so have
mean,
those
he's already-
effects ready for when I ask you about them when it's their turn to go. Okay.
Okay.
So you manifest this, and everyone starts hearing these sort of slurping and moaning. It sounds like Gunnar with a leg of lamb.
And I'm going to move 5, or wait, no.
You'd be
10, 15, 20. Let me move my screen.
So hold on. I want to see the
25,
distance that you're going to be able to see because you're
30.
in darkness here. From him, I think it's 60 feet. So yeah, you can see the rope. The Elemier slid down. You can see the crane. The crane is right over here, and there's a rope descending into the darkness, or there's just a leap into darkness.
How far down is it?
You have no idea. It's darkness.
Like, yeah, his bull lantern isn't close to the edge.
No, and it's dropping down, so it's just darkness.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
All right. Gargoyle B moves into
He
the
looks back,
darkness.
Lucan is like giving you the dirtiest look, like what unholiness did you just summon?
And it has entered difficult terrain.
Okay. So 15, 25, 35, 45, 55 is all he can really do. And then what's the other effect?
If it ends its turn, it needs to, in the circle, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC?
It needs to beat a 16.
Okay, it did make it. Is there an effect if it didn't? If it did make it?
Nope.
I think
You
it's
should
the
have
same
cast that
effect.
spell earlier. What the heck? That's a great spell. All right, Gunnar, you're up.
Dropped it on the stairs on the way down.
All right. I'm still moving. Would I know where Garrick went at all, or am I just?
No, he was gone before you got here. But you do see a crane. Elemier is also down. You see a crane right here and a rope from the crane descending into darkness.
And I had yelled out like there's a crane and a rope here earlier.
We probably want to start getting moving here.
Oh, but the creatures inside the circle, do all the creatures have blinded condition?
Once it went in, okay.
And hearing us would be a little difficult over the whispering and slurping noises.
Yeah, slurping. All right, so Gunnar, are you going to go down the rope, or are you just going to wait at the crane?
Elmer, what's Elmer doing? Is he just kind of?
No, Elmer's
I went
actually
down the
not
rope
there.
already.
He's not there at all.
All right. I'm gonna go down too then.
Okay, you grab onto it and just and that's where we'll end with you. Gargoyle C is starting his turn in here. What happens?
He takes 2d6 cold damage.
Is there a save for that, or just because he's there?
Nope. Just because he started his turn. He takes 7 cold.
7 cold. Okay, and then what? It's difficult terrain, and he's blind.
Yep. So
Okay,
if he's going to
so
attack, he has
he's
disadvantage.
Clearly moving, trying to feel ahead of him. He notices there is a body. He's going to have disadvantage on his attacks, but he's going to attack nonetheless. Lucan, 14 to hit with disadvantage.
Yep, that'll hit.
5 damage. The second claw with disadvantage is 5 to hit. It just sort of goes wide, clawing at the wall because he can't really see you. And then 12 to hit for the bite. And he just sort of goes wide and completely just bites into the air because he can't see you. All right, he's ending his turn. Is this where he has to do a save?
Yep, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. 5. What does it do?
He takes 2d6 acid damage.
Isn't it more to acid damage? I thought it was like 2d.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
So
It's
7 acid damage.
yep.
Just eat it. It doesn't cry out because it's not really like that type of a sentient creature, but anything in there is deteriorating. All right, Elemier, you had slid down last turn. You drop down. You look around as your eyes adjust from the lantern light, and you just see 3 feet of mist rising up above you and a darkness in front of you. You see that there's some break-offs. What's your vision range? 60? Usually it's about 60.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just see it continuing into darkness from your perspective right now.
Do I see Garrick?
No, you don't.
Oh, I'm hidden.
He's safe
And I'm
He's-
invisible to you.
He's crouched in the mist.
in the dark.
Yeah, Elmier is gonna take his action to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Nice.
That's gonna be 9.
9 times.
And then he is going to move off a little ways, but wait for other folks to start arriving.
Okay. So Gargoyle D is starting his turn here, so he takes the initial cold damage, right?
6 cold.
6. And he's blinded, and so he's just going to be going the same exact direction, using the touch of his friends, and then he's going to do his blind attack with disadvantage. First claw comes out. Lucan is easily dodging these. They're pretty much just, warning him as they're swinging. Oh, hold on. That last claw did not hit because I rolled 1 too many times. And you can't get lower than that because he's still going to miss. All right, so he's doing his best, just sort of claws coming out of the darkness towards Lucan, and a head dipping out of the darkness momentarily as it's trying to attack Lucan, which has got to be kind of terrifying as there's this wall of darkness right in front of you with these things piercing out it from time to time. It ends its turn there, so it's a save, you said?
Yep.
A Dex or Wisdom?
Dex. And it takes 9 damage if it fails.
It's got a 16.
It does not take 9 damage.
Okay. So then, Lucan, your turn's up.
So A is outside of this, correct?
Yeah, he's got a foot in there.
Okay, so but he's not blinded or any of those other things.
No.
Okay, then I will again take the disengage action, and then I will
So just keep in mind that's
10.
well, it's more than that because it's
20.
difficult terrain.
Yeah, well, it's instead of being 5, it's 10, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then
As the lantern is lighting it up, you see this mist falling off into darkness.
Yeah, I don't have any good bonus actions that are going to be helpful right now. So I think that's all he's got. He's just trying to make his way over. And he's like, so are we going down? And what is that? I'll shout at Zato. Because it is unholy, and Mishakal, she's not feeling it.
Mishakal's not feeling it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right, we only have 5 minutes. This is going to continue. So this is where we're going to stop. In the middle of a chase before we start another round. Thank you all so very much for tuning in and watching this live. We really appreciate your comments that we see from time to time here. Really appreciate it. That's going to wrap up session 21 of our Dungeons & Dragons 2024 Tyranny of Dragons actual play. Huge thanks to the players for making this a wildly entertaining session, and for you watching. What did you think of the adventure? Was there just too much chaos early on, or do you like the idea of just chasing around this crazy, dilapidated dungeon and cavern? Let us know in the comments below, or shoot me an email, info@dlsaga.com. I would like to take a moment and invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, ring the bell to get notified about upcoming videos, and click the like button. It all goes to help other Dragonlance fans learn about this channel and its content. Thank you to creator patron Aaron Hardy, developer patrons Chris Androu and Sam Ruiz, and all of the YouTube members. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of DragonLance Saga. I hope you'll join for that celebration. So for everyone here, my name is Adam for DragonLance Saga, and until next time, Slàinte
Well, we got some robes and a magic book, maybe.